Hello everyone, welcome back to Slay the Spire 2. Last time, sadly, we lost our stream, or our streak. So, gonna have to start back over from scratch, though, you know, it's part of what this challenge is about. Just enduring, continuing to try, till we eventually overcome it. Maybe. I don't know, this challenge is hard enough that... Last time, sadly, we lost our streak. Maybe we never will overcome it. We'll see. I'm just gonna post these, make sure I can hear myself. All is good. Okay. Yep, so we need to delete our profile. And we gotta start over fresh. So profile, save 2, goodbye. Back to the new save 2, but first, we gotta adjust our settings. As always, so fast mode on, scream shake. We can go back to some. Don't need long presses, always show the timer, sure, that's fine. Graphics, I think is fine. Sound seems good, okay, cool. And we're gonna start fresh. Don't need the tutorial. Time to face the Nibbit and honestly have the most known seeded run. I feel like this Ironclad run is pretty interesting because I should be able to get it down to a science, given that it is giving you guaranteed card rewards, at least for most of the card rewards, if not all. So yeah, these are always guaranteed, whether you want Tremble, Blood Wall, or Setup Strike. I think I'll take the Tremble, even though you can't get like crazy vulnerable synergy. It's always going to be a Phantom fight as well. The shops are really where the variance comes in at the starting run. And then I think the elites maybe are a little bit varied as well. Wait, is the seed the same even? Boy, I wonder. I'm going to go down this way. I want to try the different routes on this run in particular, and since it's so early on, we don't really need to worry about whether we win or lose. Not that it should be such a challenging run that we fear losing, but it could happen. Almost has a couple of times, though I don't think I've ever actually lost this run. So we've got the breakthrough, inflame, and anger. I'll take a breakthrough, even though I think inflame is probably also very good there. Take the Burdonus egg. Oh, maybe right. The Burdonus egg is always guaranteed, so you always want to get like a question mark into a campfire, which is not what I just did. Okay. I messed up a little bit there. Gonna continue applying Tremble. Shrinker Bug is gonna hurt, but we got enough damage to get through. Cool. We heal to full. I will take Dismantle. Yeah, Cinder does show up, even though we haven't unlocked Cinder yet. Fascinating. I'm learning so much. And then we're always going to take damage to these Inklets. Don't know if vulnerable really matters. This is interesting, because I think we're going to take more damage than usual on this fight. So that tells me I've done something wrong. But I think you're also just likely to take damage. We'll take the Shrug It Off. Enchant a card with Sown. It's all so consistent. We can also heal 9 and upgrade a card. I don't hate the idea of upgrading Dismantle. This should be alright. Wait, how'd you see Cinder? Yeah, exactly, because it's a seeded run. It's like very seeded. Like all the card rewards are guaranteed. I don't know if that was right. We're gonna take some damage on the bird in this fight. And we don't have the bird egg this time, unlike usual. I'll save myself 14 HP. It's usually worth it. And then, yeah, it's always Pyre, Bludgeon, or Evil Eye. I think the Bludgeon has had the most success. Like, I truly just think Bludgeon has been the way to go. Almost always. But yeah, it's interesting how this run interacts. So Cinder's always there. Yeah, all of these cards are always here. Every single one that you're seeing is all guaranteed on like whatever fight this is. I think that continues into Act 2 as well. That's what I've learned from playing it over and over again. Rage, Thunderclap. I mean, I think Rage is a fine card, but it kind of requires an upgrade. I'm going to skip the Elite. Transform a card in your deck? Upgrade a card in your deck. Transforming a Strike could be good here. I think upgrading is also very good. Let's upgrade the Rage, weirdly. And I also want to upgrade... Oh yeah, and Gorget and Vajra, they're also guaranteed. Those are always your first 2 relics. Lose 9 HP, choose a card to transform. Heck yeah. Transform our Strike into a Barricade, not so good, but we'll manage. Hatch our Bird Egg. Go here. This is good. That's so cool to learn. So the variance is just the map gen? Yeah, pretty much. See if we can fully block this out. Take out the Raider on this turn. Cool. Good enough. We got the bird swoop. So yeah, like this should be like a very easy run to like completely understand. Gonna take the battle trance. Those are all fine cards though. But it's weird because it makes me feel like I have to win 100% of the time. Wow, we don't have the Nibbit down. I think this Nibbit normally dies. Dude, A0 Ironclad World Record speedrun when? Yeah, probably never. Not really interested in the speedruns for this game. I don't know why. Just not something that appeals to me. We don't have enough damage? Really? Darn. Whatever, we'll take 2. Roll in Bloodletting, we'll take the Bloodletting, go to a shop. Shops are where the variance comes in. We have Offering and Rupture here. Both are good. Both are good. Could take a Pommel Strike too. Yeah, I like Pommel Strike in this deck. There's also that potion. Maybe that shop is actually the same. Ooh, it's hard to say. Shop might be the same. Let's just drink an energy potion. I think this fight actually tends to be one of the harder fights for the run. A little late on that. Oh, definitely should have done that in a different order. Whatever. It's not gonna matter. Cool. Good timing on that. Whatever, we get a 55 damage bludgeon off. That should do very nicely. Just full block this. Maybe that A0 Ironclad wants to see every single shop it can hit. Yeah, maybe. Honestly. Alright, we have enough block for the next turn too. I mean, Barricade can be a good card. Who knew? I knew. but who else knew? So yeah, Primal Force, Demon Form, Thrash. Form is like a win condition. With a Bloodletting and an Offering, it's actually not even too bad to play, even alongside a Barricade, if we reduce Barricade's cost. But we already have a Rupture in the deck, so it's very much not necessary. I think you just take the Thrash here. I think this is what I've done like every time. Pale Steer is very good. I think the Ancients are also different. Maybe. The bosses are always the same, though. So I think we can take the Pale Steers here. Just make sure we have energy. Would have been better if we took the Demon Form now that I think about it. But it's been so long since I've done this run. How am I supposed to remember? That was at least like 2 weeks ago. Seems like extra quiet here. Is that like my audio maybe? I don't know, maybe. We do want to full block, even outside of playing Rupture. Yeah, I think so. We don't necessarily need strength on this run. Surely we could do this. Yeah, easy fight. Grab Fortifier, we have another Pommel Strike. Wouldn't have been bad with like Pyre to have the Pommel Strike. Think we can skip this though. There's gonna be a lot of fights where we don't make use of Pale Steers, but a good number where we should make use of them, like this one. They stole my like best tool for dealing with this. Wow. Okay. I think I got a little bit unlucky here. We'll take some damage just to make sure we can win in time. There's Rupture. Almost full block. Not too shabby. Easy fight. Shackling Potion. All enemies lose strength. We have Dismantle coming back to us. The Evil Eye with the goopy stuff could help. Maybe I take the Evil Eye here. I think I've made different decisions like every single time I've come here. But here's where we can enchant our Bludgeon. Yeah, we always get the Thrash Bludgeon, like, possibility. Ooh. Wish I could buy the Bag of Prep. So having money for this point also could be important. Who's Act 2 and 3 boss? The Act 2 boss is always the Sandworm, and then the Act 3 boss, I believe, is always the Queen. Pretty sure. Like 99% sure it's the Queen. So we'll just like wipe this guy out. Okay, I think we don't need to play that Rupture. I think we're good. Didn't need to save energy for Pale Steers either. This deck could use another Shrug probably. Don't know if I need the Vulnerable Potion. Maybe that would help. Upgrade the Bludgeon so it does big damage. Probably won't go to the 2 shops here. I do want to fight an Elite though. The Decimillipede, very fun. We'll take out this one. I'll just drink a Block Potion. Might have been the time for Shackling Potion. Probably would have been a good time for the Shackling Potion, let's be honest. It's good damage. Do we have good block? Could give up on the Pale's Tears. It's a little questionable. Let's drink the Shackling Potion now. I don't think it gets much better than on this fight. We have like the barricade that we can get out. I feel like we take control. Should be good. Are the other characters A0 boss runs always the same, or is it just the Clad? Yes. Actually, the Silent and the Regent, as far as I know, are always the same. The Regent is always going to face Aeon Glass, and the Silent is always going to face the test subject. Probably should have saved energy for Pale's Tears there, just so we can finish the fight faster. Shouldn't really like matter in the grand scheme of things. I'm gonna play this Bludgeon to finish the fight faster. Come on, game. Show me the cards I need. There we go. Got him. Ornamental Fan, that's a big help. I think we skip on these. Go get this chest. Regal Pillow, very helpful. And guaranteed. Colorless card? Don't know if these colorless cards are always the same. I think they are, because I feel like I've gotten Discovery a bunch of times. Should we rest? If we rest now, we could pretty confidently take on an elite fight. Sure. Another chest. Pendulum's pretty great. Is good. So yeah, and then they also, I think the Silent and the Regent also face like the 3 different bosses. Like you basically see all of the different bosses each run. Could have been better to upgrade the barricade. Not gonna get a lot out of our block at this point. But we could get a huge bludgeon going. It's pretty good. Blocking full for the Hunter Killer. Probably beat them next turn. Yep. That'll do. Bully. Could be a bully run. Might be a true grit run. Gonna take the bully. Gonna fight another elite. Feel like we might as well. Offering seems pretty good here. Let's also just do this. Okay, so we have the Evil Eye, Barricade, Bludgeon, which I do think is worth doing. But probably not the bully. Didn't save any energy for Pale's Tears. Been doing a bad job of that. Think we can save energy now. But I should have done the math to see if I could win without it. I think we need to win this turn, ideally. I played this horribly. It's fine. Good bronze. Oddly Smooth Stone is great. Sword Boomerang is our payoff for having strength that we build up. Upgrade the barricade, make it easier to play, keep the Pale's Tears going. This is pretty good. I dream of Necro getting the Orbis option to draft Client Exhaust Synergy cards. I dream of that for the what's it called? The Regent and like the Defect. I think those seem fun. Going to save my Pale's Tear energy this time because we're going to need it with this. But we have a pretty good start. Can't even spend all my energy sometimes. Ooh, a bludgeon. Alright, that's fun. Ooh, I could get Trashe to be big. If I just play all the attacks and don't save energy. It's probably okay. It's fun to have a big Trashe. And we heal to full at the start of every floor, so we might as well just go all in here. Breakthrough, could go after vulnerable. Huge damage. Could just block. I think we're gonna draw Trashe soon. Then just win that way. Could be wrong. I was hoping to draw Trashe while we still had vulnerable on them. I mean, here it is. Guess we don't need the vulnerable. It's just 52 damage a pop. And then there's Brand, Hellraiser, and Offering. This is pretty darn good stuff. I feel like it's always Offering. Brand is potentially good though, but I'm just gonna take the Offering. It's good on the Queen fight. Vacu. I don't remember if the Ancients... I feel like the Ancients are different. And then the Fiddle's really good here. Despite the fact that it makes Battle Trance... It makes Offering bad too. Maybe it's not the best? I don't know. Fiddle's just really strong. Fiddle's like quite good. Yeah, I don't remember if the Ancients are the same. I feel like they're different. I feel like they offer different rewards. Yeah, we have lots of reasons not to want the Fiddle right now. I don't really want 2 random curses. I don't think I've ever taken this option though. Good, Normality. I was hoping it was going to be something as terrible as Normality. That's what I really wanted. Put a card from your draw pile into the hand. Very interesting. Skip, please. Yeah, almost, right? Like, I kind of don't want any of those. I agree. Let's draw into Normality. Okay. Didn't draw into Normality. Gonna need to make sure we can take one of these guys down. Love to do it with this. Yeah. Okay. Block. Hey, we're getting there. We have enough block for this turn. That's pretty sweet. Draw Normality? Didn't draw Normality. Could draw Bully. There we go. Not too bad. Why can't we have Vacu player hands? That'd make it a little bit hard. Also, hello, Ganondorf. Welcome to the start of the series. Once again. We're back here. After all this time. On a run that I feel like I should know. I should have down. Alright, this is probably the best value we're getting out of Liquid Thorns. What does Discovery get me? 1-2 punch, anger. Let's wish. Probably grab an Offering. Probably just like do a block like that. Take you down a notch. Block in full. Have you deal damage to yourself. And then, I mean, surely we can deal enough damage here. Yeah, not a problem. Dark Embrace. Dark Embrace is a card that is okay. We have wishes that exhaust, technically. Could find it quickly by alternate means. Could also just like grab a headbutt. I think headbutt's pretty good. Let's fight on setting 2 for this bot. What was that noise? That was a weird noise. Tremble. The ordering I have to do things now because of normality just is really annoying me. Okay, we should be able to win in 2 more turns. Hey, normality. Okay, offering and wish got upgraded. Wait, what does the wish upgrade do? I didn't even look. Oh, retain. Wait, is that good? Does that matter? I was like excited for a second and then I thought about it and now I'm really not sure if that matters or not to me. Just like put that back. Guess playing this bloodletting technically blocks slightly more. Alright. Could take another bludgeon hilariously. Pommel Strike's not terrible. Maybe Forgotten Ritual is actually pretty okay in this deck. Then we want to hit up our first shop for sure. I love Discovery sticking around. That's just like a for fun play. That's for me. Kunai. Now we have deck solved. I think that's always guaranteed as well. Ooh, Royal Stamp on something. What would you royally stamp? I guess it would be offering, right? Just like draw a million. That just seems like a way to win. Now we can remove normality. And we should have enough to remove normality in the next shop too. Maybe we'll have enough to get potions as well if we're lucky. Trashe upgrading doesn't really matter to me. Bloodletting could be fine. Maybe I should be upgrading the pommel strikes though since we're facing the queen. Hard to say. But we got rid of normality, so we no longer have to play like an insane person. Grab Rupture immediately. I don't know, maybe Rage is gonna be good here. Seems like it could be okay. Should I save energy? I guess I should save energy. Could have had Kunai proc again though, so maybe that was a mistake. Ow. Took a lot more damage there than I would have liked. Kinda just got a little bit unlucky there. Actually, I think we got a lot of bit unlucky there. That was weird. It's a weird fight. Oh well, we'll heal up. Yeah, Vicious should be good. I don't know that I'm playing into my strengths well with all this damage that I'm taking, but I enjoy it. Should have gotten Barricade, apparently. Easy fight. Body Slam. You would love to see Body Slam here. Impervious is probably fine. Drawing potions is probably good too. Like Impervious with Barricade, classic combo. We don't really have to remove the injury. Debating whether the 2 potions would be better though. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take the 2 potions. Then I don't think we need anything else. Then we're just going to heal. With our Regal Pillow, we should be okay. Alrighty. Starting with 2 wishes is kind of insane. So wish number 1. Let's grab Rupture. What should wish number 2 grab? Second offering? That seems sensible. So offering 1, get an Evil Eye. That should block for us in full. Maybe we should grab our Barricade straight away. Seems also pretty sensible. Can I go straight after the Queen? Maybe. Get rid of a strike. I think I'm gonna Thrash, play a block. Then yeah, we'll go straight after the Queen. That seems fun. Alright, they've now bound me. Could draw a card that I want to play again. You know, that does sound funny if we just get Thrash again. Like, I'm not actually intending for it to be very good. But that's pretty fun. Guess we played our block potion at any time. Now we're going to be weakened and all that good stuff. But the Queen's almost dead, so it's not too big of a deal. Let's draw 3 more cards. Body slams here. Okay. So how should I play this? Do we have any card that exhausts? We don't, so I can't just gain more energy. The bludgeon does do a good amount of damage. Should I play this first? Probably should have played that first. I don't think I need to save energy anymore. I think when we're one potion-shaped rock away from victory, then that should be enough for us. Discovery, come on. Yeah, conflagration? Wait, is that even enough? It's not enough by itself? Crazy. Alright. First run out of the way. Got that done, once again. And surely this time we go further than before. Alright, gonna skip the unlocks process, of course, because that on the YouTube videos shouldn't be necessary at this point. 31, 23, we didn't get the under 30. Probably could definitely do an under 30. I wouldn't mind learning how to play this run just like faster, just for the sake of probably having to do it like a dozen more times or so. But yeah, not too bad. Oh, I don't want it to mute on the background either. Gotta fix that in the settings. The YouTube series is like so far behind where we are here. I think I like just had my first loss recently. That's fun. Now we get the dominate, cruelty, and everything else. Although I guess on like the first run, it really doesn't matter what you have unlocked. I wonder why Cinder shows up. I think that's the only card I've noticed that like should be locked. That does show up early. Because like Cinder doesn't unlock for a while now. Like not until our second or our third run with Ironclad. Definitely takes a while to get there. Yeah, we got the Baku stuff done. Want to change our settings. Don't mute on background. Cool. Alright. Look at that. Back up to 1. Thoughts on a reset counter and PB counter? You know, that's a good suggestion. I mean, I guess this is like... I don't know how to best like put it in here. Guess I'd have to like grab another one. Yeah, I could add that. So we do that. Could do... Sorry, it's a little bit small on my screen right now. Gonna change the size of it. Guess it'd be like here. Oh, interesting. Because I copied it, it changes both? Or no, did I just do that for both? Oh yeah, no, because I copied it, it changes both. Oh, weird. Okay, so I just gotta add it in individually. That's fine. Or just have to like, remove that. Okay, add, shouldn't be too hard. Text, okay. Text is tempt 5. I don't know if I want to have like a better like thing or not here. Oop. Just doing some live edits. No worries. Mr. Streamer took my suggestion. You know, when I like the suggestions and I can do it pretty readily. I like it. Alright. It'll keep people on track. I don't know if that's like the best spot for them. This was like meant to be right under where my camera could be. But yeah, should be good. Alright, I think this is attempt 5 after all. I'm like pretty sure. My best streak right now is 13. I don't know, like I could have like a PB maybe in like the bottom right corner or something. I'll think about it afterwards. Okay, so where I'm at right now. Yeah, there we go. That's good. And gotta go here. And we'll start the next run with the silent. Getting the fancy unlock animation. We proved that we can go to Ascension 1 now. But we can't get past Ascension 2 yet. That one's too hard. I think the Niao's drops are also different every time. Silken Tress. I think I went with this. Actually, no, I went with this last time, right? And then I still am in the Overgrowth. So this is dangerous, but we could find Bird Swoop. But we have Glam. Okay, I'm going to take a risk. Again, it's pretty early on, so if we lose on this run, it's not the end of the world. I'm not going to stress about it too hard. Though later on, I do really want to emphasize that Overgrowth is super dangerous for Act 1, Silent and Necrobinder. And I really should not be risky at all. I should take like some of the safest paths possible on those runs, so we don't just throw a run. That's what happened last time. Fruit juice, okay. Double noxious fumes? I mean, alright. Alright, that's pretty cool. That's a cool glam. That's like high rolling right there on the glam for sure. We'll have to upgrade it, of course, to get the most value out of that, but even so, that's pretty good. The double deadly poison's pretty sweet as well. And yeah, I don't think those card rewards are the same. Also, I could have won this turn, but I just decided to not. Doesn't matter either way. Should I just dagger throw? Backflip. I do like a backflip. Backflip kind of goes into what we want long term. So we'll do that. Enchant a card with Sown. Or we could just heal 9, upgrade the Noxious. Might be better than the upgraded Neutralize at this point, because we are going to need damage quickly. Okay, we didn't get Noxious immediately. I'm going to full block, though. I think I can take 0 damage on the Nibbit with a upgraded, or with a doubling Noxious Fumes. That might be wrong now. Block. Okay, we did get neutralized, so we actually do get to block in full. Never mind, I do take 0 damage. Sweet. next Noxious, honestly, they do get better at multiples, but I'm going to take our chance to get Leg Sweep, because I think that's really good. And I will lose 9 HP to transform a strike, hopefully into something more defensive. Or, honestly, Echoing Slash, sure. Yeah, why not? Upgrade the Neutralize. It's a very valuable upgrade. Transform a card in your deck. Upgrade a card in our deck. Don't think we need a big upgrade anymore. Echoing Slash could be fine, but let's just transform a strike again. Shadow Meld. Alright, wow, give me all the rares. And it is Giant Statue Head. One of the more dangerous enemies we can come across, but if we get our Noxious anytime soon, it shouldn't be too bad. Hey, there it is. Didn't get any damage this turn. Okay, maybe this could be a little bit problematic. This might be slightly challenging. Our Noxious came up a little bit later than I would have liked, admittedly. Let's help speed things along here damage-wise. Thankfully, we're able to keep them pretty weak, it's looking like. So they're not doing too much to us just yet. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay. Honestly, good fight. Statue is one of the reasons that we want damage early. Double Noxious, it turns out, is enough. And I'll take an Adrenaline, sure. That's really good. Yeah, I feel like these aren't all the same. Wow, footwork. Okay. Acrobatics, too? I mean, if you say so, game. If you're just going to give it to me, do I want to fight another elite now? I feel like I want to fight another elite now. So I'm going to go up this way. I want to upgrade a card too, potentially, though. Multiple competing priorities. We need to... No, we don't have to Echoing Slash. That doesn't really matter. We just need to have a very defensive deck. Footwork's incredible, though. But this is where you could lose, right? Overconfidence and all that. It's very dangerous to start thinking that the run is just completely won and that there's no way I could possibly lose. Even though it feels that way right now. It's extremely dangerous. Wow, Outbreak, huh? Do I want the Outbreak or do I just want another Noxious? Genuinely hard to say. So the thing about the Noxious is that it still only counts as one in terms of adding poison on, so it's not going to be multiple times, but we will guarantee Outbreak coming up. And if we get other sources of poison, this could be okay. I'll take this Noxious. We'll upgrade the footwork. Fight elite. Doing acrobatics, discard, adrenaline, try to get to our Noxious as fast as humanly possible. There it is. And we block it in full. Now they're having 8 poison a turn, which is a little bit insane. We're gonna get a lot of bad stuff in our deck, which I don't appreciate, but I'll accept. Okay, take 0. Then we're gonna apply Noxious immediately. Oh, and when they die on their turn, these guys are still stunned. It's so over. Cool. Fight's already won. Just have to not take damage from infections. Easy. What a run. What an awesome run. I don't want any of these cards. Those aren't poison related. Those aren't going to help us win faster. We could buy an Outbreak now. We could buy a Prepared Blur. Prepared Blur. We don't have any, like, discard synergy just yet. So discarding cards also seems fine. I don't think we need the Outbreak. I don't know. I'm just buying cards at this point, and I feel pretty confident in the deck. We're gonna upgrade this other Noxious, why not? Cool, one Noxious played. We can draw, discard, draw, probably Footwork. Get some stuff going here. Double Noxious. Take 0 damage. Wait for poison to come up. We'll just block the rest of the time. Kind of absurd block already. Need to upgrade the Shadow Meld as well. Make it a lot more playable. Probably just want to like discard, get to my defenses as fast as possible. I mean, we have 9 poison a turn coming up. No discard synergy yet, though. Do I need to add anything to this deck? Is this deck just fine? Are we too slow for Aeon Glass? Tell me. I think we might be too slow for Aeon Glass. We're not fighting Aeon Glass, though. We're fighting the test subject. Are we too slow for the test subject? Genuine question. Probably not. We're definitely not fast, though. We're too slow right now for the test subject. That's for sure. So we do... we do have to speed up. Tracking is a good card. Yeah, well-laid plans could be nice. Another Footwork probably keeps us in the test subject fight. Another upgraded Footwork, that is. Getting rid of some strikes so that we're more consistent. I think I take the Tools of the Trade right now, though tracking for the test subject fight might genuinely be the play. We'd have to upgrade it, though. I mean, either way, I want to upgrade both of these. It's crazy Shiv run in this, too. Tracking's a very good card. Ooh, this is difficult. This is tricky for me. I'm gonna take Tools of the Trade. It's another Goopy. Yeah, let me fight the Knowledge Demon. I think that means that we're fighting the Crab as the Regent. Contested in that way? Yeah, pretty much, right? Are these like the same options? No, we didn't get Pale's Legion last time. We had Pale's Eye show up last time. Shoot. Yeah, I think these card rewards are different as well. I don't remember getting Noxious Fumes as an option. Accelerant would be good. Yeah, Accelerant would be the play. If we get Accelerant, we no longer have to worry about our deck at all, really. We just focus on block and getting to our poison cards faster. So we remove like strikes and the like. Probably still want to remove strikes and the like immediately. But we could go to shop. There's double shop over here, but it's kind of an annoying route. I genuinely think doubling block is pretty dang strong. Even though energy is really good too. But now I don't have to worry about forgetting about Pale's Eye, so that's cool. Forgot we had Strike Dummy as well. Look at this. 32 block. They didn't know I had it in me. So much block. We're actually just not even worrying about their shield. I kind of love it. I just like Couldn't care less about what their mechanic is. I'm just winning with poison. Let's just not break their shield. I feel like that should be an achievement. They couldn't do anything to me. Gotta skip all these. Don't think vulnerable potion is what we need. Move 2 strikes. Yeah, we'll move 2 strikes. We have dexterity, so the defends are a little bit better. And we do see tracking here, but we can't afford it, so we'll just get rid of the strike. Cool. This is maybe a guaranteed win. Yeah. We'll take this. If this helps us win in the near future, we're pretty happy. I can just block with 1 block potion. Or block card. It's kind of crazy. Get our Noxious out. We'll block because we have Blur. They're not even doing anything. The fool. Alright. Blur the block into next turn. They are attacking for a lot this turn. Like, it doesn't matter in the slightest, but they are trying. What do I get rid of? Echoing Slash? Guess Echoing Slash isn't being the most useful. Really need the Shadow Meld to be better. Cool. Didn't take damage on that fight at all. Lantern Key. Another Noxious. Okay. 3 Noxiouses is more damage quicker. It does accelerate more. I'm gonna skip it. I don't know. I don't want 3 Noxious Fumes. It's probably fine. It's probably a good take. Genuinely, it should be fine. But I just don't wanna. You know? You ever just like not wanna? Silent Run with Strike Dummy, Nutritious Soup, Miniature Cannon, Mystic Lighter, and the strikes are randomly upgraded in events. That sounds like a very fun strike, like, super run. Take 0 damage, because that's just what this deck does. We poison and we wait. 32 block off of 1 card. It's beautiful. Cool, and they're at 9 HP. Great. Deadly Poison. I will take a Deadly Poison upgraded. That seems fine. I do want to choose here. Hunter of the Wind is probably fine. Could take a Bing Bong and just ruin consistency of the deck. Okay, we have so many upgrades we need. I guess Shadow Meld is 1. Tools of the Trade is another. Because we need energy. Bowler Hat. Right now it gives tons of energy. Okay, Echoing Slash. Ooh, we're not going to get very deep. It's unfortunate. Didn't get our poison early. Just gonna drink our potion there. Keep the block coming. Should be fine. Never saw any draw cards on that deck. Did you win? I gotta know. Feels like that's a run that could win, but on A10, you never know. Things are quite tough there. It's a little bit dicey. Why did I discard that? It literally doesn't matter. But like, I feel like I shouldn't have. Baller hat, right? Alright. It's kind of a baller hat. I'll take another upgraded blur. That seems really good for just keeping our block around forever. It's almost like we have barricade. Okay, uncommon attack, common skill, common attack. What even are the uncommon attacks on our silent here? Oh, I'm not gonna know anything. Dang it. I just have to like know from memory. That's not happening. Okay. Probably a skill then, right? Like, although power potion is probably the best potion for us. Let's look up at an uncommon attack. We don't have to take it. And guess what? We won't. Let's go here, get a smith done. Upgrade tools of the trade. Cool. Do we even have sly cards? Do those exist? Oh, right. I forgot this dude exists. Is this guy a problem for me? Genuinely might be. Tools of the trade. We can weaken them. That might be warranted. Can discard our key. Yeah, okay. Starting the poison. I don't know, we're going a little slow for this guy in this fight. But maybe it's all okay. I don't really need to block. So let's not use our Pale's Legion. I'm definitely sure I got to late Act 3. I'm positive I made it to the boss, but not sure about round 2. Yeah. So maybe the Embers is bad after all. Power potion time? Nah. Sorry, it's also like, YouTube's just very delayed, so I'm gonna see all this stuff super late. I feel like I should have this. You know, like this seems doable with our current setup. Double blur. Blur at all times. It's A0, you're fine? Yeah, exactly. But, you know what? I've lost on A0, so... Like, I think the thing is, you can lose on A0 if you're not careful and have a really bad deck. So right now, because we have a good deck... It's Corrosive Wave. I'll take Corrosive Wave. Sure, why not? We draw a little bit. But we have a really good deck, so like I feel like it would be pretty hard to lose at this point. Like, I don't have to be very careful because we're very strong. I think I died to the queen because no draw. Ah, that would make sense. Yeah, so you just couldn't play that many cards. Makes total sense. I don't know, we don't have any like energy efficiency in this deck yet. It's kind of annoying me. Or like a Wild Blade plans. We don't have like anything to fall back on. I also could have taken 50 and then rested at the boss and been completely fine for the rest of the run. Right? Yeah, that's probably true. I don't know. It's something that, like, while I do feel overconfident all the time, that is the exact way to lose, so I don't want to, like, lean into that too much. There's our Untouchable, though. I'm not sure if maybe Deflect would have been even better. I'm going to upgrade Corrosive Wave, because, well, it's kind of bad if you don't upgrade it. It's kind of good if you do upgrade it, though. Do I want to do a power potion? Do I want to do Snecko Oil? I kind of just want to try Snecko Oil, see what we get. Maybe, perhaps, one of the worst Snecko Oils of my life. I don't know. Oh, we can do the draw? Dang. Whatever, we got 42 poison turn 1. That's probably enough for the Knowledge Demon to lose. Even on A10, I treat it like knob. Pay my health and get out of the fight. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I do want to treat things as, but like, I don't know. I don't want to lose. Like, on A10, when I'm not on... It's weird. Like, seriously, being on a streak, like, being on a streak that's supposed to go on for a very long time, like, right now, I don't feel the pressure, but, like, I feel overwhelming pressure to play extremely safely in the later runs. For better or worse, like, it just feels like something I should do. Cool. Took 0 damage. We could do burst, I guess. It's like a good card. What do you got for me? Blessed Antler. Apotheosis. Beautiful Bracelet. Beautiful Bracelet. It's pretty good when you have a card like Corrosive Wave. If we play it on Corrosive Wave, do we get the benefit? I gotta know now. That just became the most important thing. I think we should like genuinely take Blessed Antler. But we're going to try the Beautiful Bracelet here. Because I've really got to know. Prepare drawing 3 cards the first time we played it. Sounds fun too. Then what? Neutralize maybe? Sure. So we'll see. We'll see if this Corrosive Wave just like works for itself. That'll be fun. Could do like a 3 elite path here with 0 campfires. Now that's overconfidence. My Southern deck has a good cycle acceleration. I love trying to find a speedster. Watching the course of this challenge has been so fun. Thank you. Yeah, I've been enjoying like at least trying it. Okay, so 1. We could try this burst. Does that draw me again? No. Okay. But this draws. This is very interesting. Maybe we play the footwork. Shadow Meld. I do want to block just in case, and then get rid of this. Alright, so it does work for itself, by the way. That's pretty good. I'll take a Tactician. I like don't care about Speedster at all. I think Speedster is kind of pointless in this deck. It's not going to meaningfully accelerate the damage. In fact, I think it'll just slow it down. Piercing Whale is a pretty good card. I don't think any of these other cards matter so much, so I think I'm most interested in... Ooh, I was going to say removal, but what am I going to remove? Oh, I need to hit up a... I just remembered I have a key, so we have to hit up a question mark. It's very important for us to do, actually. We get History Course here. I think we get rid of a basic defend. Could take a deflect. Deflect is pretty good. We're drawing a lot of cards. We don't have a lot of energy. But we do have dexterity. And Piercing Whale is, of course, good against this boss. Let's go on the 3 elite path. So we get History Course. So now the last skill we play in a turn gets copied. We'll have to keep that in mind. So let's backflip. We might want to like do something like a blur last. Shadow Meld. Go to Tactician. It's weird that the prepared like happens and then we draw. Super strange. Draw 3. So we have like the footwork. We have the Corrosive Wave, which does proc for itself, but we've already drawn like all our cards that draw. Guess we'll just take a blur. And then we'll get a blur next turn as well, which is pretty sweet. So we keep all this. Could burst the adrenaline. Noxious fumes. Draw again. Not bad. I just feel like I should personally record my own challenge run so I can publish a video if it actually ever happens. You should, yeah. Should definitely do it. I'd watch that. That'd be fun. Let's burst a blur here. What an insane amount of block. Look at us. I'm the ironclad now. Discard a card, right. Play blur again. We really just have blur forever, don't we? That's pretty good. I won't deny the fact that I like that. Absurd. Haze might meaningfully speed up the deck. Blurcade time? Exactly. I like that blurcade. It's beautiful. So, footwork, burst, defend, I guess. It'd be interesting to see what enemies deal damage to us. Like, I'm sure there'll be some. I'm not gonna play this prepared. We're gonna see if we can save it for a better turn. Okay, draw 3 now. Acrobatics. Get the untouchable. That's gonna be a lot of block coming in. Draw again. Corrosive Wave's on the bottom, because of course it is. He likes to hang out there. Then we'll get a blur next time. You mean Ironclad from Spire 1? I don't know. Did you see my Ironclad run the other day? I've kind of just been doing this. It was a little bit crazy. Yeah, we have 4 stacks of blur. I like should not take damage for the rest of the run, right? Like, that just should never happen. I feel like... Oh, it sucks that I have to get rid of something here. We like are so close to having Corrosive Wave deck that works. I don't even know what I was discarding for, but I'm sure it was a good reason. I can't even win this. Alright. Easy fight. Nope. Don't think any of those make my deck better. Okay. Didn't get an immediate win. But what I can do is burst backflip. Then we could blur, as we often like to do. And we'll play blur again next turn. Oh wow. Oh wow. What a insanely good turn. I'll get rid of the poison for a lot. Noxious fumes. Adrenaline will be good here. Noxious fumes. Guess we get some value out of this acrobatics. Get the haze going. Shadow meld. Get deflect, though it shouldn't matter because we're not gonna play the blur again. 27 poison, turn 1's pretty good though. Pretty dang fantastic even. Don't want to play the blur just yet. Kind of want to play it last. There we go. We'll play the blur now. I've always liked Burst, but it doesn't get a lot of use. Glad to see it being put to work here. Yeah, it has like some certain niches. It is hard to find like the deck that it works in, but when you do find it, it feels kind of good. Guess we'll survive our Corrosive Wave and just keep the Blurricade going. It's a very good term, Ganondorf. I like that so much. Draw a bunch. Ooh. Wish I could like stop drawing midway here. We could have Acrobatics play next turn. Could have Shadow Meld play next turn. Could have Corrosive Wave, I guess, play. You know what? If we're gonna like try to deal some damage, why not? Well, that didn't pan out. It's a very fun blur blur fight. Still haven't taken damage, have we? And we still just have blur. Like, that never went away. Jeez. I don't know. At this point, I don't even know that we take another deflect. I think we just skip. Serpent Form would be, I guess, damage acceleration for the test subject, kinda, but it would make us take a turn off. I don't know. Let's fight another elite. It seems fun. Let's see what challenges us. If we throw a run, then it's not that bad. Bowler Hat, gain 2 random relics. You know what? At this point in the run, sure. Ollie Smoothstone, Pendulum. Good 2 relics. I didn't come up with that on my own. People have been saying that since Slays by 1. I wouldn't have known that. You didn't have to tell me. I would have given you all the credit. But good on you for being honest about it. Also, it does make sense that people would be saying that. Okay, we're gonna weaken you. I think that's pretty important to do. Let's get this going. Do we Noxious? I guess so, because then we have more draw next turn. That seems kind of good. Didn't blur, though, so we might not have enough block. I can always use a block potion if need be. I think Piercing Whale should be good here. Tactician's great. Okay. Burst. Adrenaline. Could burst, attack, corrosive wave, block, backflip, lots of poison, blur, blur, let everything go. And that's a lot of poison. And we have blur. Yeah, I don't think I should lose here. I also have Shadow Meld. Crazy. Okay. Infinite stacks of blur. Lots of block. Easy fight. Dexterity. Dexterity is pretty good. Mirage? Is Mirage actually good in this deck? I don't know. I don't think we need that much block. Although maybe we do. It's probably gonna be better than Strength. Is the dexterity there? Ooh, I don't want to get debt. Wait, can I actually get this box? Hold up. Oh, we can't actually get the box? It's annoying. Yeah, I guess it's not physically possible. Okay. So we're facing the eyeball. We can Survivor the Untouchable. Burst Blur. Get a bunch of block turn 1. Play a regular card. It's not so good. Not really my intention there. Okay, Corrosive Wave though. That's a much better start. Deadly Poison. Footwork's gonna be good. I guess we want to play the last Blur, even over the Noxious? Yeah, even over the Noxious. Like, let's just get Blurcade out there. Soul Nexus isn't gonna scale fast enough to be a threat to us. Let's be real. So as long as Blur is just the last card we're playing, and we keep our Blur block up, we're kind of untouchable. Let's play Burst next turn. Mirage is just a dead draw on turn 1. The only way you take damage on bad turn 1 is on bad turn 1. You stabilize too fast. The best thing now is probably trying to mitigate that. Yeah, that's my take as well, if I'm being honest. I think the only reason I was slightly willing to take it is because I don't know how the test subject fight will go. 128 blocks, also really fun to see. Like, I don't think the test subject will deal damage to me, but at the same time, like, I don't want to give it a chance. Eternal Feather. Gambler's Brew. Gambler's Brew might also just be better than, like, a block potion. That boss is also only possible with 6. It's actually always possible in 6. Interesting. I didn't realize it was always possible in 6. Sounds like hidden tech. I'm sure there's a mathematical formula to go along with that. Yeah, the Swift here was really good. Wow. We got like half of our relics from this floor. It's Act 3 and half of our relics came from here. Very interesting. Okay, Noxious. Probably going to be pretty good for us, and then we'll do our classic Blurricade. You can try to lower our decks, but it's not going to go very well. So defend, burst, and then just blur all the way. Yeah. We really do stabilize, like, instantly. I'm sure there's a bad draw that we can get. I'm excited to find out what that is. But it's very fun to get the excitingly good, like, curse draws here. Or corrosive wave draws. Okay, let's play Bruno. Let's play some of these cards. Phase. Alright. Deflect. Guess we play an Echoing Slash just to speed it up slightly. Blur at the end. Cool. We have 4 blur turns left and 211 block. I'd say that'll do. That's just on the turn. No need to draw this one out. Accuracy. It's here. Prepared? Sure. Why not? Take second prepared. What should we upgrade? Could upgrade the acrobatics to have that be better for the 1 turn. Could have the haze upgraded. You know what? Just like speed me up. So we'll drink the dexterity potion. We can do corrosive wave turn 1. And it's actually decent. Whoa. Could do a well-laid plans. So, Adrenaline. Guess we could Survivor the Tactician. We're probably not going to win this turn. Backflip. Tools of the Trade. Untouchable. Dexterity. Deadly Poison. Don't think we need a Gambler's Brew just yet. Probably just play Blur and pass. Then we can keep a Piercing Wail in hand. Yeah, then we don't take damage this turn at all. We also don't really want him to die on this turn. But I do want to get more Blur. There we go. Found Blur. Oh, I can't burst the Blur. I was hoping to burst the Blur, but I can't do that. Guess we'll keep the Piercing Wail. Okay, now we're just focused on getting as much block as humanly possible. For the right turns, let me Blur again. It'll play at the end of the turn. Cool. They weren't even gonna touch me. That's crazy. Yeah, maybe the test subject can't do a darn thing to me. Didn't get Corrosive Wave. Darn. Maybe I'll hold on to that prepared for the Corrosive Wave next turn. It's very likely to come up next turn. We still have Blur stacks as well, so we're doing okay. Guess I'll hit this guy a little bit. Then we'll burst. Sweet. Good Corrosive Wave turn. I was gonna say it'd be awesome if we could somehow draw it again. But I guess there's no such luck. Wow, that's a crud ton of block. The test subject actually can't touch me, and I feel a little bad. Do I even want this Piercing Wail? I kind of just want the Piercing Wail to go away, so it gets out of my deck. Sure, we'll Blur again. Blurcade is too strong. Guess I'll try to, like, burst again next turn and hold on to Corrosive Wave so we can start the poison up pretty quick. Do I even want Mirage? Yeah, I guess we want Mirage now. Like, give ourselves 300 block, right? Might as well. Could backflip. Keep more block going. Burst. Wait. Hold on to Corrosive Wave. Then we play Burst. Then we can Acrobatics. Shadow Meld, and we can just keep Blur going. Didn't get the best Corrosive Wave turn, admittedly. We could drink this, though, to, like, get it going a little bit faster, right? That was a little bit faster. 51 damage. We were never going to beat the test subject quickly. I can't deny that. But the run is going to be won. That much seems certain. Should be copying the upgraded blur, but with 377 block, I think you can forgive me if I just don't care. Even just playing like an acrobatics like twice is pretty crazy. Like at the start of next turn, just having a free acro. It's really good. Not acro, but well, acro or backflip. Like both are good. Draw. We didn't get corrosive wave. We are still like winning pretty darn quick. Maybe 9 blur is too much blur. Maybe that's what I've decided. Okay, we have enough poison for their HP. I think I'm just gonna have my turn. I'm not gonna worry about keeping stuff. We'll just let it end. GG. Okay. This is good old GG. Not even an introduction. Oh, what an overwhelmingly strong. I can forgive the slow fight as long as you don't die on A0 silent. Hey, fair. I really don't feel like I should. I think silent is by far my strongest character. Yeah, we almost went to 50 minutes for the slow run. Of course, won without resting. Defeated tons of elites. It was a very strong run. But I don't know, you can get bad runs. I think, like, before starting this challenge, very much underestimated Ascension 0. And I still don't think Ascension 0 is, like, hard when compared to, like, Ascension 10. But Ascension 0 is very much possible to lose to. Should've grabbed Mr. Struggles instead of Daughter of the Wind. Not that it matters, I guess, yeah. Was it Mr. Struggles? Can't even remember. But thank you, yes. It was good. Oh, we didn't even have Accelerant as an option. Who needs it? Got our Regent unlocked. I have not seen Paper Crane in some time, but I guess I've been doing this challenge a while, so it's not always, like, available. I don't know, I've been playing on my other one. I thought it was Bing Bong. I thought it was Bing Bong too, actually. And Bing Bong scares me. Bubble Bubble would have been good? Yeah, Bubble Bubble would have been great. Ow, a cat. Okay. So I got a cat digging in on me, making sure I'm aware of her presence. But we can update our streak number all the way to 2. And keep the attempt number the same. And we'll get going with the Regent. Now, the Regent is by far my weakest character. And as such, I will try to take my time and play cautiously here. Winged Boots or Niao's Torment. I don't like adding Cursed Pearl, especially to the Regent stack, though it could be okay. Again, on Ascension 0, it's not too scary, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if we took Winged Boots, like, do I have a good path here? Would I want to use it at all? Could have, like, Campfire. We have a Campfire Shop Elite if I wanted that anyways. I guess I could make it more versatile over here. There's kind of like a rough path. There's a rough path. Oh, actually all the paths. are fairly rough, except for this one. It still has 4 combats immediately. I'm going to try Neo's Fury. I feel like it should have some merit here. Never apologize for cat. Okay. I don't apologize on. But I would appreciate if my cat made it like slightly easier to sit and stream at the same time. My chair's a little too high to like actually scooch in under the desk, so like I'm in a little bit of an awkward spot. Good thing we had lethal. I love collision course early. Gold. Let's try the clumsy. Jeezy bracelet. Cool. Not what I'm hoping for, but I'll live, I suppose. Probably gonna take damage on the Nibbit fight. We just accept that as fact. And then we beat the Nibbit next turn. Manifest Authority is just a card I like a lot. Has a lot of potential. I don't really have many better options for the Explosive Ampule. Let's just try to get out of this fight without taking any damage. Might have been able to do that regardless, but just guaranteed it now. And made it faster. Crescent Spear. Or do we take the Crush Under, because Crush Under is actually decent against the kin? That's an interesting call. Bro, you gotta fix your home desk ergonomics? I really do. Crescent Spear, decent single target damage. Not the best right now. We only have Falling Star. It's only gonna be okay. It's still fine. It's a fine card. I think I'll take the Crush Under just because of the boss fight. And we'll probably want to upgrade it. It's good on this fight too, if we could draw it. So we can't block enough, but can we just lethal enough? We can. Block, block. Did I full block? I full blocked. Ooh. He's attacking twice in a row? He can't do that. Didn't matter. Comet. Okay. Comet's a good card. Cosmic Indifference is a good card too. Let's take the Comet, even though we don't have stars for it yet. We might have to upgrade Venerate. We'll try it though. I did like the Astral Pulse there as well, for those wondering. Gonna upgrade Venerate first. And then do I want to... We could have this shop later. Normally I want to fight elites, but I'm feeling like my deck is pretty strong as long as I can live. So if I could hit up more campfires and be able to upgrade our deck and then hit up a shop at the end when we actually have money, that could be good. Let's take the spoils map. Because I think the region's pretty strong early. Lose all of your gold, transform 2 cards. I'm just going to gain the 5 max HP. I think Transform can be really bad on the Regent. The Regent has a lot of bad cards that don't synergize together, unlike most other characters. So I'm not going to take that just yet. I'm going to upgrade the Crush Under, again, specifically for the kin fight. But it's useful in some floor fights as well. Darn. We take damage. Block, block, damage. And we'd love to find some other way of gaining stars. Glow counts. I like Know Thy Place as well, but we really do need star generation. Discovery's interesting. Gotta upgrade this collision course, it feels like, too. It's really good with Niao's Torment, right? Niao's Fury, whatever it's called. Know Thy Place or Pale Blue Dot? I'm going to take the Know Thy Place, because it's better early. Do I want to visit the shop? Finally. Yeah, let's visit the shop, because it might have exactly what we need in it. There's the Crush Under being useful. I'll just play a block. Comment also being very useful. I didn't mention that because, like, that was probably stating the obvious. But, well, obviously Comet was good there. Taking, like, almost no damage. I think we have to take Child of Stars. That's just too good of a card to pass up. Could take the Belt Buckle. That's very good for us. Could take a Collision Course. That works well with Niao's Fury, right? We were looking for more actually zero-cost cards to play. Remove a card. We could do a Collision Course plus Belt Buckle. Now, of course, we have potions right now, but Dexterity is kind of king later. We're going to be facing Aeon Glass, right? So we need ways to deal with Wither. If nothing else, we have to find ways to do that. Or we have to win in a very short time span. I think Dexterity helps us survive a little bit longer on that fight. But Aeon Glass is by far the hardest boss right now for people that aren't Ironclad or the Defect. I think the Regent has an easy time against Aeon Glass once all of their exhaust stuff is online. I think one of the problems is, like, I feel like I just am missing exhaust cards on the Regent. Like, we just don't have them unlocked initially, or maybe I just don't see them on the first run for whatever reason. Could also take the bag of marbles to help us get through the Aeon Glass artifact earlier. I'm gonna take the other Collision Course. Like, I feel like that helps accelerate our damage a lot. And Child of Stars probably should be our upgrade. The thing about Collision Courses, you play it every single time you see it, unlike all these other cards. Darn. I'll drink. Manifest Authority? Take 1 damage. I'm not afraid of losing to this kin fight here, for the record. I just, like, don't want to have these potions around for too long of a term. We take 6 here. That's not bad. Let's full block while we can. Only doing 4 damage isn't really that much. Glow's pretty good. Block a little bit. Have more debris in our deck. Which probably isn't healthy for us, but hey. You know what? We're doing what we want. Crush Under Collision Course? Got him. Alright, now we can do big old Comet. Right, we're gonna have a bunch of gold next act. I kind of forgot we did that. Did we fight any elites this floor? I feel like we didn't. But that's a-okay. We've scaled in other ways. We got good stuff. I don't feel like it's likely at all that we lose. Not being able to play that Comet kind of sucks. Could have just won the fight right there. But we'll win with Collision Course. God, I really think Collision Course is overtuned, and I love it. I wouldn't change a thing. Now, I'm going to play Big Bang. Though, is this a Genesis deck? No, it's never a Genesis deck. Genesis sucks. I'm tired of pretending it doesn't. Upgrade 4 cards. Replace this act with a single special act. How bad is our act looking? Not bad. No, we have shops. We have 2 shops after the fact. No, I think we're good then. Let us upgrade 4 cards then. Upgrade Child of Stars. Manifest Authority gets a lot better. Glow gets a lot better. Yeah, Fury also gets a lot better, but let's upgrade Comet because that also gets a lot better. Clone incoming, I wish. Just full block. I don't think we're actually going to take damage to the Tunneler. Mayhem. Can't play it. Yeah, as I suspected. We just have too much damage to get through him. Wow, it's not even close. Cool. Suspected that was the case. Found out it was true. We've really only picked up Comet as our second star card usage. This could be a skip. I don't want to have to spend time to upgrade that Crescent Spear. Enchant a card with Corrupted. Could transform a strike too. We're gonna get Instinct from tanks, so I don't know if I want to enchant a card with Corrupted. When our Comet could just deal double damage instead. Now, I don't actually know if that's true or not. That's just a pure guess. But if it is true, we'll just made a good decision. I don't hate replacing a strike with the Glitter Stream. I guess that kind of still does what we want the deck to do. So we have 15 block. Okie dokes. Crush under, please. Thank you. Crush under. Good on a lot of fights, especially upgraded. We'll take a Gather Light. We'll take the safe way to the shop, because you just might as well be safe when you're not in danger of getting outscaled anyways. Upgraded Shockwave is pretty sweet. Entropy. Interesting. Didn't play the Venerate, so we'll have to play Glow. Or not. Channel Stars is fine. So you can know thy place. Everybody's gonna deal way less damage. How much are they doing? 5 times 3, okay. So I do want a full block. I don't want to take unnecessary damage. I was wondering if I could just win straight away, but we'll draw Comet later after our Glow. Yep, okay. Easy fight. Upgraded Crescent Spear. Now that one I take. You convinced me. Take some time. Bing Bong, Daughter of Wind. We like Daughter of the Wind. Bing Bong's very fun too. I don't want to like poo-poo on Bing Bong, but Metamorphosis is a card. Kind of ruins our block density in a huge way, but it's also not terrible. Could have Big Bang at the start do better for us. Collision Course is also really good. get some money. And the power egg. Then we head towards the shops. Wow, we only had attacks, but that didn't really stop us from blocking pretty well. So that's cool. Oh my gosh, what good cards. Metamorphosis on Regent, I feel like has to be the best. The Regent just has like so many good attacks, it seems. Like every time I do it, it feels solid. Easy fight. Upgraded Photon Cut. That's a good card. Almost clicked on the Elite instead of the shops. That would have been sad. Oh my goodness, it's so strong every single time. I don't know how it's this strong. Now that said, these don't hurt me this bad. I don't want to take this damage. Okay. So we've got a Comet. Got an Heirloom Hammer. Block in full. Keep a Sovereign Blade. Meow's Fury. Get the free Comet and Heirloom Hammer. Oh boy. Yeah, honestly with Meow's Fury too, we've definitely gotten stronger. Pillar of Creation being upgraded. I wish Aeon Glass counted as creating card. Now, we're still going to lose to Aeon Glass as is, right? Also creates 5 cards if you have Pillar or something. Yeah, right. Which we did just get. I mean, I like 10 to end Vajra. This Black Hole could be good too, but I don't know if I want to spend the money to buy it just yet. So we'll think about it for a second. Remove a Strike, possibly. Yeah, I think it's worthwhile. Still waiting on this Belt Buckle to be useful, but it'll get there. This Belt Buckle was bought purely for the final fight. Okay. This turn's gonna hurt. Called it? Yeah. Yeah, you did. Okay. You're out of here. You can get going too. Then we block. Take 0 this turn. We took like 30 up front from the Decimillipede, as you do. 10 for cooking from tanks. Oh, good point. 10 for cooking from tanks. You're so right. So the fight's unfortunately going to take a little bit longer than I wanted. We've not managed to make it so work. That's concerning to me on many levels. Love to Black Hole, especially on this fight, but boy, does it not feel like I can do that. I feel like we should do this instead. Try to take as little damage as possible. Hope that we're strong enough in the future. Child of the Stars. Maybe it's okay. Okay. How much damage am I taking? Only 3 more? Okay, so we're taking 5 more from that one standpoint. That wasn't too bad. This instantly wipes you out. Should probably do some math here. Feel like we should have this. Yeah, okay. Like, there has to be a win in there somewhere. Take a Cloak of Stars. Got some more money. Reflect is really good. But is it good enough? Genuinely, we have to ask ourselves this question. We got Tent, so, like, the Regal Pillow probably isn't necessary. Hard to say no to Reflect. Like, truly, I'm having a challenging time figuring that out. I don't think you do say no to Reflect. Do we bottle potential? This can be good against the Aeon Glass fight, but it could also just draw you like 5 withers. So you could just lose. I'd much rather have Gambler's Brew. I think Gambler's Brew is really good. Then we rest, and we smith. And the smith creates a metamorphosis. Sure, that's just good fun. Okay, I will drink a power potion on this fight. Take it somewhat seriously. Tyranny is in the pool. Good to know. One day, maybe we'll find it too. Reflecting damage all good like. Okay, Mayhem's good. They're not doing like too much damage. Look at that strike paying off. I want to play the Metamorphosis. Yeah, that looks interesting. Let's see what our top card played is. Meow's Fury. Very unfortunate that we played it right there, actually. Wouldn't have been my preference. So a weaken. Pillar of Creation. It's quite good. Could play a Shining Strike. Maybe that will be the card that gets put on top. We do lower their strength every time we do that. Like I said, I'm not really worried about this fight in particular. I feel like we shouldn't lose this ever. But at the same time, it's not going to hurt to be just a tiny bit cautious. Are you so disappointed if it's tanks and you miss both Instinct and Cooking? Yeah, that seems highly unlikely, right? Like, the game wouldn't do that to me. Also, all of a sudden we have, like, too much stars. Guess it doesn't really matter if we attack more or not this turn. Like, that'd be crazy to miss both. Upgraded Monarch's Gaze. Ooh, Guards. Okay, so Guards is a way to get rid of the Withers. It's very important. Ah, it's Vaku. Vaku? Vaku? Oh, dang it. I don't want these. Enthralled's not so bad. It's fine energy. It really is. Apparitions, of course, is good. I think Apparitions is very good. Maybe that saves me on the Wither turns as well. Maybe it doesn't, though, because they're not going to be upgraded or anything. Choices Paradox is also not bad. I mean, choosing one of 5 random cards at the start can be game-winning. In fact, if that's Tyranny, if it's also game-winning. Extra Energy, if you think about it, could get me in trouble. Because I don't play too many cards. Let's do the Choices Paradox. And I'm nervous. I'm genuinely nervous because Aeon Glass is tough. Dying Star is pretty good here. Would I rather take the Dying Star, or am I just going to get the Reflect out, though? It might just be a Reflect. And no Crush Under. Just like play Glitter Stream, chill. I don't know if that was correct. Doesn't feel like that correct to me. We took damage here. So, yeah, maybe I made a mistake. Big Bang's great. Deal damage there. Deal damage where we can. But at least we got guards. Can't complain about guards. Weakness Potion, pretty good. Could take a second Crescent Spear. Solid damage-ish, though we are going to run into Star Generation problems. It's not upgraded either. Let's skip. Guiding Star we can always get for free. We are running into Star Generation problems. Gonna take the Weak Potion, in case we don't get it in time on a certain fight. Okay, this isn't a bad hand. We don't get any amazing stuff, though. I mean, roll gamble with, like, the retain is kind of cool. So let's draw first. We drew Reflect. Very interesting. Let's play the top 3 cards of our library here. Okay, y'all take 18. I can deal with that. And then we don't play the Reflect. Alright, that's easy. Distilled Chaos, well worth playing there. Radiate Charge. Charge is another way to deal with withers. It's a slow way to deal with them, but I'd like to have multiple ways. We'll go into debt. It's a good start. Got a curse too. Dang it. I was worried about getting a second curse on that. Tyranny. Okay, we found the win. We got the win. And all powers are upgraded. Neat. Upgraded Orbit. Seems pretty good. Royal Gamble could be pretty good for us as well. I'm gonna take the Orbit. Don't want to lose my Glow. Don't want to lose my Gather Light. I can lose a Defend. It's not my preference, but if we have to lose something, that's okay. Okay, we definitely need to remove some of these cards. I think maybe... Do we have another shop coming up? We do, and I do want to hit up that shop, so let's go to the debt first. Particle Wall's broken. If we can find the right potion for it, let's save our money. This could be important. Yeah, was Fury being upgraded? I think it's fun. Right, we get to rest as well. I recalled. Meat on the Bone, probably not going to be very helpful for us. Don't need to double rest, but we will. Because we got the tent. Might as well. I could get a Better Reflect. Better Reflect does have some value. Big Bang starting in our opening hand, so we can play our Choices Paradox card a little bit easier. Might help out here. Child of the Stars. Oh wow, you're starting out strong. Okay. Normally you don't start out hitting so hard. Mr. Fabricator. But you decided to this time. Holy crap. We got some good hits on that one. Can go to this. I don't want doubt. Let's get rid of it. Play our orbit. 7 stars is insane. It's very fun. And then we can do that all again. So collision course, guiding star, 7 stars. Yeah, now we're getting crazy. Skip. Axbot, sure. See, and like a second tyranny on like the Aeon Glass fight would go so hard. That would just mean we don't lose. So like the fact that we can get tyranny means that like this should be very possible. We should have 2 cards exhaust. Right. I did do that to myself. Got so many powers here I want to play. But I want to play the Metamorphosis too? They really do just debuff you every single turn. It's kind of rude. So, collision course only does 18 damage, not quite enough. We don't get quite enough block either. No, we do. Then we win this way? But we spent all our stars. This could be bad. The Gambit. Let's just Gambit straight away. Hate that they're always debuffing, you know? They don't have to do that. I just genuinely don't feel comfortable gambiting on a can't take backsies run. Like, if this were a like, can't take backsies run, then that'd be fine. But it's not. Alright, we blocked in full. Perry got him. Go over strike. Maybe get rid of a guards. There's Metamorphosis again. Reflect, and then we can play our Metamorphosis. Sweet. One more fight to do. Shouldn't be too bad. Now we were able to play our cards. My goodness. Those are some good attacks that we got. Bombardment. We have Tyranny, right? Yeah. Right. So we've already won. That's all I needed to check. Second Tyranny again. So now we know we're not going to get a Tyranny on the boss fight. Because that's how it works. Like, it shouldn't be possible anymore. Go full block, which is cool. That's not going to be enough to get through me. Cool, cool, cool. Sovereign Blade. I really disrespect Sovereign Blade. I think I should, like, rate it slightly higher than I am. But who knows, maybe I'm making the completely rational choices here. Get rid of the burn. Play 2 blocks. He's gonna attack again for a bunch. And get rid of a strike here. We didn't get, like, any ways to deal with the damage they're doing. Okay. Guess I'm throwing a weakness potion out here. We can take a little bit of damage, like we can heal for guaranteed value on the next fight, but that feels a little bit bad. Like I feel like I'm taking longer than I should to beat this guy down. Okay, charge should actually be good here. We get rid of some of these burns. Take 0 damage. Need to beat Mechanite this turn because he's dealing 33. Well, guess we're not going to beat him this turn. We can manifest authority. Play production. Could just grab like any free cards. Guards. Yeah, as long as we don't take damage this turn, I'm fine. Cool. Yeah, I'm fine with this. This is totally okay. We upgraded Cloak of Stars and other stuff. Should we have another Royal Gamble? Wait, do we even have a Royal Gamble? Have I just been getting that randomly? I've just been getting that randomly. Let's take an upgraded Royal Gamble. We'll go to a shop. We'll rest later. There's the second Tyranny. I think with 2 Tyrannies we can't lose. Like, that simply should not be possible. Okay. Then we'll use our potions straight away. Smith again. Might as well have our bombardment do some damage if we're going to exhaust it. Let's go. Monarch's Gaze. Particle Wall with Retain is kind of insane, actually. If only we had an Insanity Potion. So Tyranny, plus Tyranny, throw a Fire Potion. Pillar of Creation, Reflect. Get rid of Clumsy, get rid of Defend. Defends don't really defend you. Not on this boss. Second stars. Let's drink our strength potion, because who really cares about the strength? It's all about having a little bit of dex. This particle wall gets to be in our hand for forever, by the way. Okay. We might need some blocks somewhere down the line. We can get rid of this Sovereign Blade. So no other place can go. Orbit, Black Hole. Do we want to charge? I guess we could charge away our strike and defend. Definitely maybe thickened up the deck too much. Okay, we'll exhaust bombardment, because that's good. Then what? Exhaust minion dive bomb? Draw 2 cards. Okay, we can play the collision course. Maybe put guards in our hand next turn. This gives us a lot of block. Right, playing both of these cards. So that's not too bad. Take very little damage. It's hard for me to figure out what cards I want to get rid of. I want to be able to play this Royal Gamble at some point. Do I need guards this turn? Don't think I need guards anymore. So we can glow. We can Shining Strike. Manifest Authority. Heirloom Hammer. Get the Master of Strategy again. Get energy for next turn. Venerate. Double Heirloom Hammer. I almost have a Stardust build going. Shining Strike. Master of Strategy. We're playing lots of cards. Too many cards, some might say. If we time things right, though. Might be able to get some decent value out of this. If I'd known I was going to get a Stardust, I might save my Flex Potion. Okay, we can exhaust the Withers as they come up, though. As long as we're not creating them in hand on that turn. Master of Strategy can be copied. If we play Master of Strategy, there won't be any space to, put a Wither, so it goes into the deck. Neat. And they're not dealing any damage to us. And we have 15 stars. That should finally be enough. Again, as we draw Withers, now exhausting cards is easy. Excellent. So I like gathering the Heirloom Hammers plus the Manifest Authority, or maybe the Master of Strategy. Collision Course, and we'll just keep like making so we can't get Withers in our hand. I think that's fun. Alright, I think we've won as well. Fantastic news for me. Great. Beat the Ion Glass fight. We had all the tools necessary. Ooh. Choices Paradox was fun there. But yeah, 2 Tyrannies, like, stomps the fight, for sure. Then just having a decent amount of damage scaling. And Metamorphosis on the Regent specifically. I feel like the Regent has to be the best character for it. It's just so good. It carries the run very hard. Okay. The real question is, can we do better on the Necrobinder and the Defect? Chapter 4, Seeds. Mistakes. Now climb the Spire using Seeds. Not that well, we do that on this account. Beetlejuice, Gift, Precognition Potion. Pretty good though. Sword Sage, Furnace, and Spoils Battle. Honestly, the Regent was probably stronger without those cards. Galactic Dust is great though. Fencing Manual's good. Lunar Pastry's good. End of turn, just gain a star. Wish I could see that more often. That's our last unlock? Right, of course, the Necrobinder. So spooky looking. She seeks revenge. So far, so good. I feel like I've been playing well. Been making sure we do this confidently. That's a run that felt like it could have beat Ascension 10. Albeit with probably a little bit lower HP. But we had meat on the bone, we had the dex potions, like, I think I could have beaten the other bosses as well. So it seems good. Yeah, that seemed good. But the Necrobinder, well, this is where we lost our not where we lost the last streak, we lost on Ascension 2, but we lost on this character. So this time we play smart. So how open are our paths? We are in the overgrowth, so we need to be cautious. Probably don't want to fight elites in the overgrowth. I don't like our pathing. Could do the elite at the very end of the overgrowth. After 2 shops. Let's check out our rare. Reaper form. Deals double damage essentially. It's a good card. It's very... It's good for bosses. It's very slow though. It's a rough floor fights. Like, I don't even think we play it here. Yeah, that's correct. Defile, Blight Strike. I think I might be underestimating Blight Strike a little bit, but Defile is damage early. I think I might underestimate Melancholy because I just never take it, but at the same time, Melancholy sucks. I'm going to take a negative pulse and Defy. Though, this is like the way to build a run that loses to Aeon Glass. Now there's a Dance Macabre, which I don't believe in as a card. Just generally. Debilitates here, a negative pulse is here, and 2 negative pulses is a lot better than 1. Though we're going to want to find a way to upgrade them quickly. And they don't work super well with Reaper form. Normally, like, wanted to buy a Debilitate, but we're just going to remove a strike. Would have loved a Mystic Lighter as well. But that ship has sailed. Love that Aussie's attacks are just unchanged by our damage. No escape? Okay. It's acceleration. At least, probably fast enough. What a terrible hand. Still, we're not going to take any damage. Necrobiter's awesome. Debilitate. I'll take it. So, what to upgrade? Reaper form has retained, but that's not that exciting. It's probably negative pulses early. Go from 7 to 11 damage AoE. That didn't do anything. Okay. Take 0 damage. Negative pulse, negative pulse. Are we going to take damage from this fight? No, good. Can deal with the annoying inklings like that. Gonna take a borrowed time, though second debilitate, probably fine. Transform a card? Ooh, wait, enchant a card with Slither. Any card? Even Reaper form? Nah, that's pretty good. Meat on the bone. Okay. That's helpful. I think I can fight these enemies. I do like 90 gold. I don't remember how much gold these guys give you. We don't really need a heal is the thing. But I think they just give you normal like card rewards and stuff. The thing is we have like a pretty good deck for fighting them. We also have explosive ampule. Let's just use it. We don't want to take any damage on this fight. There is no need. Could have played that turn slightly more efficiently. Really, really shouldn't matter. Yeah, because this is exactly my plan. So we'll see if this was any better. We healed effectively like 1 HP from it. We do get a potion. Asti can deal vulnerable. I guess we like vulnerable right now. We do have the Reaper form, and we might be able to play it more often. If we upgrade the debilitate, this should last a little bit longer. Squeeze is here. Grave Blast is here. Dance Macabre is here. We don't really have the best Dance Macabre deck. Just gonna remove a strike. I feel like that shouldn't be bad either. Maybe I should have bought the automation. Could have used some energy. Getting Reaper form immediately helps out quite a bit. They're doomed. The giant statue stands no chance. Easy. Bag of prep, very welcome. Poke. Right hand. Right hand... I wish it was better than poke always, you know? It's weird that I'm like having to consider whether poke will often be better than right hand or not. I think because we have borrowed time, right hand gets a little bit better. We have Reaper form. I think there's reasons to think it's okay. Borrowed time. Ah, this costs one more, right? Darn. This will full block. Reaper form. You're not supposed to cost 3. We enchanted you with Slither so you wouldn't cost as much. Okay. Now, debilitate essentially blocks for more than negative pulse. So we'll take our 2 damage. We did what we could. Transfigure is a card that can get broken. What would I like to grab here? Definitely don't want to ever put Retain on the Reaper form, because we don't want it to like stay in our hand longer than it needs to. I think now I want to upgrade the borrowed time. Maybe. Okay, high 5. Borrowed time. Not too bad. Good starts. We got debilitate. Negative pulse. Better block. Hit here. Take 0, but lose our Asti. Reaper form? What are you doing? Haven't had a good transfigure target just yet. Once we get them down to 150, Reaper form. Reaper form. Come on. Ah, we're taking damage. In a hurry. Okay. I think I'm gonna Blessings of the Forge. Because we just gotta... We gotta move this along. I want to play one card this turn. And that card will be... Debilitate? I think Debilitate's correct. We need more forms of weakness. Oh, now Reaper form costs 0. Thanks. Good timing on that. Okay. We won, but boy, that did not feel convincing at all. Whenever you summon, or whenever you play Soul, summon 1. Can be very good, but we don't really have summoning going on. We'll grab Domain. What am I going to get here? Pale's Tears, Pale's Wing, Pale's Eye. Pale's Eye is a way to save yourself on the Aeon Glass fight, right? You draw a hand with a bunch of withers, although sometimes you just create the withers in hand as you play cards. I don't know. Could save us. Pale's Wing could save us in the form of relics that we don't otherwise get. And Pale's Tears is energy that I often forget somehow, even though it's really good energy. As for our route... Oh no. Oh no. Oh, these paths suck. What is with the gauntlet? It's just like non-stop fights. It's 5 fights no matter where we go. Now 5 fights in a row is a lot of, or sometimes 6. Yeah. 5 fights in a row is a lot. Only the first 2 fights are easy in Act 2, and even the first 2 easy fights tend to be damage dealers, because one of them is the Insectoid. The Hopper that just deals a massive amount of damage early. I guess we're going to be getting lots of card rewards, so maybe we do want to do Pale's Wing. I mean, I like the pathing afterwards. Maybe we could take on the 6 fights that aren't an elite. I don't know, I almost would rather take an elite fight though. But no, we can't take an elite fight because the Infested Prism exists, so we literally just should never fight an elite. I'm gonna try Pale's Wing. Even though I like Pale's Tears, I like energy. What is this hand? I don't need this many blocks. Okay. Cool, and then we draw all our attacks, because of course you do. That's not likely, nor is it fair. But whatever. Cool. That was unlucky fight. Great Blast is quite good for our deck, so I'm not going to skip that. What is this? This is a run without dexterity, isn't it? That's what it's starting to feel like. Yikes. I don't know. I feel like I'm taking more damage than I really should. Cool. Didn't we get rid of strikes? I swear I got rid of strikes. Yeah, we only have 3 strikes in the deck. So what is this? We're just taking tons of damage to this fight. Well, at least we have meat on the bone. Oh my gosh, that was bad. Dance Macabre. You know what? Someone keeps telling me I should take it, so let's take it. Maybe that'll save us. Defy or Pantograph or Production. Defy and Production or Pantograph. Pantograph's pretty good. It's a fat heal before the fight. It's like almost even better with us. I'd love more weak options though. We don't really have draw for production. Outside domain. These paths just suck. I'm so upset about them. Meat on the bone hopefully just keeps us alive through all of it, but it's rough. I'm gonna buy the Pantograph. Cool, I could lose my 1 Defy to play the domain. Let's do it. Drink a Radiant Tincture here, because you might as well. Gotta get rid of that Paraphrite somehow. Take 0 once again. Right hand. Negative pulse. Borrowed time. Don't win. Just wait, let them die to doom so we don't have to deal with them this turn. Seems intelligent. They take a lot of damage. We win. Okay. Okay. Not bad. Cleanse. Exhaust 1 card from your draw pile. I guess this is like theoretically a way around gosh, I gotta deal with the theoreticals on the Iron Glass. That fight causes so many problems. I'm like thinking about it at all times. I want to play this high 5 because it's high value. I don't know. Do I need to take that much damage there? I guess so, because, like, the game is going to be just exceedingly rude. Take 0. They die. Great. Meat on the bone. It's the only thing saving me. I feel like I have to take an Enfeebling Touch. Cool. So far, I haven't made use of Pale's Wing at all. Hopefully that changes soon. Ooh. Is this a turn for Demay, or do we play the cheap Reaper form? I was trying to play the 0 cost, not end my turn. That sucked. Defy. Dance Macabre. Play this. We're gonna go down to half. Well, we're half health again, so, you know. Now we don't need to go any lower than that. So that's good. Cool. Take no damage. Get rid of a toxic. Transfigure a negative pulse. Take no damage. This guy dies to doomed. Now you're gonna put stuff on top of my deck, but that doesn't matter as much. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. We got there. We are gonna heal. Perfect healing for meat on the bone. Perfect health, I mean. I'm gonna sacrifice, even though I don't hate another negative pulse, but I do like relics. Alright, we're almost through the gauntlet. As crazy as it is. It truly has been crazy. Feebling Touch is great. Do I Dance Macabre? I don't know. Losty's tanking for us. Great. It's a very expensive Reaper form. Don't think I can play that Demay either. Maybe I need to play a Dex Potion. Maybe we're okay taking a little bit of damage. Cool. Terrible start. That's Macabre, saving us a little bit of damage there. Block. Just does 18. That gets him in lethal range. I guess we'll just summon after that. No, it doesn't get them in lethal range. We're still only taking 3. I guess we'd like to take a little bit more. But wait. Do we have a Defy in here? We do. Grab the Defy. Okay, they're doing 15. So if we block one more time... If we block one more time, we'll go up to 8 block. We have 9 total, so they're doing 15. So we'll have taken 6, which is the perfect amount. So we play this defend and nothing else. And then we heal back up at the end of the fight, thanks to meat on the bone. Cool. I think although I'd like the Hosty fetch, I'm going to sacrifice here. Gorget, that's pretty good. Alright, release me from my pain. Unsettling Lamp, first time we apply debuffs, apply multiple, cool. Domain, you need to be upgraded, so I can actually play you. Gotta hit up this other campfire too. Look at that. Look at that, Domain. I can actually play you now. I'll take a little bit of damage here. Just a teensy bit. And it's super worthwhile. Take another little bit of damage. So now we probably want to take like 8 more damage. Yeah, we want to take 8 more damage. Which, interestingly enough, we could do on this turn. I was hoping to play the negative pulse here. Let's just play the negative pulse. I don't want to think about it too deeply. Like, it honestly shouldn't matter. Okay. Add a card. Could be another cleanse. Could just be a sacrifice. Could just get relics. Smith. Dance Macabre. Be a good card. Be a good blocker. Putrefy is good. Card removal is good. Moving strikes are pretty good. I'll fight one elite. It won't be the Infested Prism. Okay. It's not the elite I would have wanted, but it's like viable to fight this elite. At least somewhat. Let's make the Reperform cost more with Transfigure, and then when we draw it again, we can play it for really cheap, and it'll be really good. So that got us some block. We're going to take damage. Because of course we are. We might die on this fight. That's how dire the situation really feels. Truly could die. So borrow time. Putrefy. Because I don't want you dealing damage. Okay, we don't take any damage here. One of them dies being doomed. The cost gets re-rolled when you draw it, right? I think so. Pretty sure. If it doesn't, well, we did something wrong. So now we play this. We have that. We have enough block now. Now these guys will die to Doom. That's going to give this Decimillipede time to come back. But should just be able to beat it down. Okay. Healed up, and we have Pantograph. Don't forget that we have Pantograph. Transform a card in your draw pile into a soul. That is a way to get rid of Withers. Am I set on Withers? We have Cleanse. Ooh, we really just have Cleanse. But Souls are kind of bad against Wither or Anglass. I think I want Stonecracker. Yeah. So I think I'm going to Smith because we have Pantograph. Smith the Putrefy. Smith the Transfigure. Maybe I need Defy to actually block for more. Maybe need High Five to actually apply more vulnerable. I think Putrefy being our big like add-on should be good. I'm gonna pop the Dex Potion immediately on this guy, by the way. I feel like it's a good idea. Now we have the Putrefy combo. So 6 weak, 6 vulnerable. Seems pretty good to me. Keep the Enfeebling Touch. Keep the Defile around. Take 6 damage. So we have a Defy. We can Grave Blast. Not the turn I would have wanted to grab Grave Blast, but it is okay. Take 0. Right. Well, we could transfigure the No Escape. And that should accelerate the fight pretty quickly, so even though we're going to take a massive amount of damage right now, we hopefully don't in the future. Wow, this Reperform is going to be good. Dance Macabre, Domain. Oh, we didn't do that in the right order. Should have played the Borrowed Time at some point in that whole combo. Okay, there's Debilitate. Finally. But we have the Reperform as well, so really shouldn't have an issue here. Take 7 damage. So we have you. Like, they're almost toast, right? Could Grave Blast the Borrowed Time. Borrowed Time. Negative Pulse. Cleanse a Strike. We're blocking enough? We're blocking enough. Hit. And then they're doomed in a turn. So as long as we don't die this very turn, we win. Also, this No Escape is huge. They have 491 Doom on them. Okay, that should be our way of surviving the Aeon Glass fight. I hope. Hopefully we don't even have to fight Aeon Glass for the record. End of Days is okay. It's okay. Diamond Diadem. We're facing the test subject. Okay, sweet. Brilliant Scarf actually could be a good play for us here. I do like free stuff. Having all upgraded cards with Apotheosis seems actually kind of strong as well. Yeah. Ooh, except Reperform gets upgraded. It's like the one thing I don't want upgraded. Whereas Diamond Diadem also helps us play cards. Yeah, I think we'll go Diamond Diadem. So as long as we don't play too many cards up front, we'll be alright. That should be easy enough with our powers. Like a Dance Macabre plus the main is probably fine. I think we can take on the test subject. I'd like a little bit better set of potions for it. And of course, I want to have full health. If only this End of Days was upgraded. But it's not, so we have to think about this turn a little bit more. Bodyguards block. Can I have Dance Macabre? I guess we could get more block this way. All this prep for Aeon Glass, and they didn't even show up. Is that rude of them? I can't tell if I'm happy or annoyed that happened, you know? Just annoyed that I had to think about, like, that boss in particular in comparison to any other thing. Okay. Good starts. We could have just played 2 cards, right, and then not taken damage that one turn. But that would have been fine. So, like, right now, we take half damage, so we take nothing. Oh, but then we don't deal any damage either. Hold up. Negative Pulse. Ah, now we don't play anything. Diamond Diadem triggers. We take 0 damage. Perfect. Perfect. Reap is a fine card, but I'm going to sacrifice for Artifact. Chant a card and corrupt it. I think I'd rather just Transformer Strike. That's pretty high value in our deck right now. Lethality, you know? It's kind of like getting the corruption bonus on a lot of our attacks. So, Domain. Pop the Speed Potion. Take half. Don't take damage. Thank you, Diamond Diadem. Unfortunately, for Dance Macabre to work, we kind of have to play a lot of cards. This could be where we use our Swift Potion. Don't really want to lose max HP. Are we taking damage? No, we blocked it. We did it. They're all dying to doom. Okay. Maybe we didn't need End of Days. I think End of Days is not necessary. Pull from below? With Reaper form? Debilitate? Invulnerable as options? I'm going to take a pull from below. This seemed like a sensible time for it. This is like the exact sort of turn we drew up when we were talking about Diamond Diadem being useful. Lethality. Guess I can play all my cards because it doesn't really matter now. I don't know if I want End of Days. Oh, we doubled our... that. Not ideal. Oh, something's going on out there. Dogs are just barking at each other, it seems like. Sounds like their owners have it. I think so. We should play that last card right there. Okay. So... yeah, just looking at this pull from below right now. Borrowed Time. Grave Blast. Borrowed Time. Borrowed Time. End of Days. Negative Pulse. Feebling Touch. Yeah, we kind of got him. This is a very well fought fight. Oh, I actually don't want to get rid of one of these cards. Oh well. We almost took damage. But it was all calculated. Okay, I'll admit, Dance Macabre, been doing great here. Dexterity Potion, that's something we wanted to see. Don't think I need the other negative pulse. Blood Vial. I'll be honest, I would have rather had most cards other than Blood Vial. This is okay. I think what we do is we just stack up on potions for the final fight. And we win that way. And a Daze got upgraded. Interesting. So, Feebling Touch, Transfigure, could like touch something. Guess I'm going to take some damage on this fight. Oh, we played 3 cards with the... I shouldn't have played that card when it came back up. I was being dumb. This should be fine. Yeah, now we're blocking in full. Took a lot of damage on the globe head here. Kind of a surprising fight to take a ton of damage on. Wow, that felt good though. Take that, globe head. You're gone. When Reperform costs 0, feels like a pretty good card. Dredge. I like Dredge. Dredge upgraded, so it has Retain. It's pretty good. Can help us play cards we didn't get the chance to play. Now, Lethality being upgraded even further seems good to me. Okay. Guess there's no real reason not to play this punching card. Should have played it sooner, actually. Could have dealt slightly more damage. Can't transfigure lethality and enfeebling and debilitate. So we can only do some of the bunch. This guy gets zero damage and be debilitated for a lot of turns. Are we out of strikes in the deck? When did that happen? I don't know when we ran out of strikes. Reperform helps. This might be the best Dredge is ever getting as well. Unleash is doing 70 damage. That seems unlikely. That was a lot of damage. In fact, that was so much damage, I'm tempted to do that all again. Let's grab Borrowed Time. Unleash. Great Blast. Borrowed Time. Ah, that's because it had lethality. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. That was an insanely fast victory. The sacrifice. See if we can get one more relic for the road. I guess Transfigure has like the most possible like busted potential. Buy a potion here probably. I mean, loses 2 strength. Kind of funny. If we had like cloning and stuff, it could be good. I'll just buy a potion there, and then we'll make sure we do a fight so we can get our one last relic from Pale's Wing. Unless the card's real good. Do I lose Enfeebling Touch? I think that's going to be okay to do. Does make me a little worried. These guys hit hard. This is kind of a hard fight for us. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit sad I went for a fight at the end here. We didn't get our powers straight away. That doesn't seem right. But we have a heal for 25 going into the boss fight, so as long as we don't like go too far below that, we're doing okay. But just okay. My goodness. Game, can you let me deal damage? I think I have to drink my energy potion. It's not even a good energy potion. They apply frail to us now instead of weak. That's so rude. Okay. We might have to heal. What a freaking fight. Right? Like, this fight's insane. Okay. So we have ended days. It's worth doing the math here. I hope that 37 wouldn't have made the difference. Gets the punch construct defeated, but we haven't touched the other guys. So we could putrefy, pull from below, take care of one of them probably. Then we borrow time. End of days 2. We take a lot. I'm going to venture to bet we could take less damage if I just play this last end of days here. Yeah, skill potion ended up being very good. Second pull from below. It's kind of what I want. But we'll sacrifice for a relic. Vulnerable T set. You know what? That's fine. We heal 25. So yeah, we'll heal almost to full. That's good enough for me. Let's upgrade pull from below, just to be sure. And we entered with 2 potions instead of a bunch. Drink our dexterity potion. Play domain. Play lethality. Could just take half here. Seems fine. Dance Macabre. Getting a big debilitate here is nice. Kinda need Reaper form. Transfigure's upgraded. Alright, this is where a big attack could come in handy. Gonna grab Severance. We're doing 36 damage. We can mitigate that to 18, which honestly wouldn't be the end of the world, but then we lose some of our cards that I like. The cat is finally off my lap. I can look more easily at the screen. It's a good time. He performs 2 cost. Okay. Reperform got upgraded, by the way. Seven times 5. It's tragic how, like, that's almost enough to not take as much damage here. What are we gonna do? Putrefy and a soul next turn seems pretty good. Is there anything we want to dredge up? Could, like, transfigure a pull from below or something like that. So we just do tons of damage. Excuse me, sorry about that. Enfeebling Touch won't be in the discard, unfortunately. Yeah, let's look at a card we can transfigure. Take the transfigure. Do we just want it to be pull from below? Is that our best win condition? Could be. Could be a defy as well, just keep ourselves alive. But we don't have any targets for defy right now, so we can't pick it now. So we transfigure the pull from below. Now it's a 2-cost card. Okay. Not the coolest turn. But that's our turn. Okay, we have the pull from below. It's kind of a huge pull from below, actually. We want to beat this guy as fast as possible. He's extremely annoying. Feebling Touch. Borrowed Time. Debilitate, and then pull from below. Ho 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 ho. That's damage. Okay. Now, Grave Blast the Enfeebling Touch. Right hand. Could Transfigure, no escape. It's not like that crazy a play. Could keep vulnerable on them. Let's keep vulnerable on them. We have Diamond Diadem we can fall back on. Okay. Probably gonna have to fall back on. Take no damage. Thank you, Diamond. Necrobiter needs so much help blocking. Is that weird to say? Like, I think that's just been a truth I've been finding. Like, the Necrobiter doesn't block very easily. Okay. We have an Enfeebling. This pull from below should hit pretty hard. It's not the hardest it could possibly hit, but it's gonna be enough to get Reaper Form going. Yeah, that'll do. Take 0 damage, they die to Doom. Easy fight. Okay. Whew, boy. 50 minutes and 53 seconds. Yeah. Yeah. No wonder. That took a while. That was tough. I felt way tougher than it needed to be. Want to run without ever resting, of course, with Necrobinder. Like, they have trouble blocking in the late game, I should say. They actually have good block and good, like, efficient cards for Acts 1 and 2. But by Act 3, even with Debilitate, even with Weak, it's not often enough. Like, you need, like, a Dex Pod or something else to, like, push you over the edge in terms of block. Or, like, a Diamond Diadem. And that's interesting, because I don't think any other character actually has that problem. I mean, the Regent is maybe the closest, but they have more block powers. Dance Macabre is like one of the least good block powers, I think. But it is a block power. Block powers are good. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm actually starting to think Necrobinder might be a little bit weaker than I previously thought. So, like, you have to be cautious on a lot of them. I mean, they do reward, like, good play for sure, but, anyways. Gotta do the defect run next. Get all our unlocks done. Get our, Bone Flute, Funerary Mask, and Book Repair Knife. I think Book Repair Knife should, like, heal slightly more. I don't know. 3 HP for a doomed enemy is, like, so whatever. It's okay. Obviously, some fights with multi-fights, it's good, but it feels like it's tuned for single fights. No, sorry. It feels like it's tuned for multi-fights. And if you fight single enemies and they die to Doom, it's kind of whatever. But still. Oh, I didn't update the streak last time. Anyways, we're on 4 wins now. So let's see if we can get win number 5. Win number 5 with the defect would be a good start. Be a good start to the day. Good start to the run. Not really the start of my day. More towards the end of the day, but it's fine. Transforming card, I think, is pretty good early. Defect has a lot of good rares. Get an extra potion slot is kind of funny. We're in the underdogs. I don't really know what that means to the defect. I think the defect is like one of the more versatile characters. They're good at adapting to their situation. I don't like these paths, though. These paths suck. I think paths, like, might be the most important part about so many of my runs now. Like, I'm fine in terms of deck building. Like, I think I'm making, like, good enough decisions a lot of the time. And And it's really just the pathing that is likely to make me lose. And so if we have bad paths, then could be a rough one. We can go find 2 shops. I really don't want to find 3 shops, no question marks. These shops are like cursed. What is this? 3 shops in a row, only like 2 nodes and 1 node away from each other on the same path? That's so bad. Guess we could like make a pivot here. If we feel strong enough to fight an elite. I guess transform a card. See if it ends up being good. Spinner. That's very good. Okay. That has me feeling like I could fight an elite a little bit more. Did you guys have to start both attacking? That's rude. Okay. Turns out we could have double strike that guy just to make it work out, but I didn't know that. You couldn't have known that either. Okay. Go for the eyes is fine. Maybe we take a charge battery though. Waterfall giant. We can take a charge battery. We'll have an early shop. Don't know what I'm looking for from the early shop. I don't really want to go to it, but I do feel like this path is fine with Spinner. Take 1. Now we take none. Thunder, boost away, fusion, all good cards. Thunder's kind of a win condition as well. And with Spinner, it's not even bad. Tesla coil's fine. Love royally approve. Can we get rid of a strike? What's left? Could buy a leap. Gonna buy a leap. Maybe should have bought a potion for the elite fight. Is that a clumsy to the deck? Cloak clasp. Worth it. That was a high roll. That's very, very nice. Gotta thank the game sometimes. Sometimes the game can be kind. It's rare. Alright, we have lethal. I was like, are we really not going to get the Sea-Punk before they get me? Ooh, Glacier. Okay. Going very defensive. Could heal, but I'd rather enchant a basic defend with Spiral. Alright, we should be able to, especially this elite. We should especially win with this hand against this elite. If we don't, I'm going to be real upset. We're going to take damage for sure. That's happening. But this fight seems like it should be an easy victory. Easy fight. Spinner's so good for this fight. Very lucky to find it. Cool. Ice Lance. Yeah. I'll take an Ice Lance. Okay, if we got another shop, could see another Thunder. We didn't have actually any more ice upgrades. I guess now? God, I would love Razor Tooth. I guess now we really want Focus? Could take the Uproar. We've already removed a lot of attacks. Haven't added any attacks. We have 2 strikes and an Ice Lance. I'm clicking it. Ornamental Fan, okay. Do we need to smith? Spinner channels a glass when we grab it. Kind of want to make Zap free. We can start with strikes in hand. We could sometimes just do it. What does this give me? A strike. That's fair. That's extremely fair. I just like how fair that was, but gotta be accurate. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing here. White noise. I like random power. This is actually a really tough path now that I look at it. This path was probably way too risky, and we should not have been gone here. I guess I don't have to play this last defend. Shouldn't matter either way. Could do Thunder, Ice Lance. Blocks quite a bit with Cloak class. We take 5. Yeah, that's not too bad. Great, our strikes are in our hand. This could be our stable serum. Keeps a block in hand, keeps an uproar in hand, lets us have more cloak class value for the big turn. And we know that Ice Lance is the only card we can get here. Easy fight. That was a really good stable serum usage. I just don't know if we needed to do that. That's the only question I have in my mind. It's like, was that worth it? Was that necessary? Probably not. Take 0. Hailstorm. Talk about a cool card to get. Boost away, Overclock? Shoot. I think I like Overclock thanks to the Cloak Clasp. I like Boost away a lot too. We're doing so many fights. This is a ridiculous amount of fights. Abnormal, some might say. Have more energy next turn. Full block this turn by overblocking. Okay, full block that turn. Not too shabby. Easy fight. Compact. Compact beats Aeon Glass, so let's take it. It's a path to victory. Now for this fight, I wonder if it's better to charge Battery, Leap, and Thunder. We don't take any damage turn 1. We can overclock, get out of Glacier, block, now we're full blocking. Then we can dual cast, zap. Let's win next turn after we play Spinner. Okay, I don't really have a guarantee of doing that. Gonna take damage if I do it this way. I guess we throw this down. We have Spinner now, and then we have the Ice Lance. Okay. Easy fight. Could take a Cool Headed, but like unupgraded Cool Headed's really not that good. And we have a lot of cards that need upgrading. Ooh. Do I fight with only 53 HP against this dude in particular? We do have a weakness that we can throw on him for his explosive turn. It's only Ascension 0, so he doesn't scale as fast. I think I'm slowly convincing myself it's the right thing to do. But I don't know. We also have a Rock Potion. Hailstorm. That'll be handy. We can Hailstorm. I think I actually want to drink this potion too. Strike? Sure. Draw more right now. That'll be good. Cool. Alright. Can't do the Uproar into Ice Lance. That's fine. Can Ice Lance into defend here? And then we full block. That's good. Spinner Thunder Leap gets us full block. Hailstorm is doing work. Like it's getting in there. We're doing some damage over time. It's gonna take a while, but if we have 53 HP, then like I really don't see this guy getting through our block or our HP. They scale too slowly in this mode. Come on, let me get the Ice Lance Uproar combo. You don't have to be this rude. Charge, block. Spinner's eventually getting through. Yeah, well, like, man, maybe Hailstorm would be fine to add to the deck. What a weird sentiment. That's rare, but I also feel like Hailstorm is a card I want to take. Doing a lot of damage with all these orbs, though. This is quite unlike any other run I've had. Alright. Don't have our block cards for next turn, but they don't deal enough damage anyway. But we got our block cards anyways. We didn't have a guarantee of our block cards. We blocked almost all the damage. That's crazy. Defrag. That's exactly what I wanted. All of these cards are actually great for us. Shatter is a great card in its own right, but I think Defrag, with our current Frost build, that just has to be the play. And I do want to upgrade it, so we have to prioritize an upgrade. This upgrade path with these campfires into a shop and an elite at the end seems good. So I like seeing that. Get Goopy Defends. I think I'm okay with Goopy Defends. We only have 3 of them anyway. Why don't I have 3 defends? No, 4 defends? Oh, we just can't enchant the spiral one, of course. Duh, silly me. But defense getting out of our deck, making way for our better block cards, honestly, should be pretty good for us. Ooh, not quite. No, we are full blocking. Thank you, Cloak Class. Cloak Class is like going to be MVP of this entire run. We can deal potion-shaped rock damage to the Bullbug Nectar if we have to. Defrag, cool. Draw. I'm going to have to deal this damage, I think, but now we don't have to deal any damage. Good. Good. Okay. Making it back. Focus Strike could be okay, but it does get in the way of our Uproar dream of playing Ice Lance with Uproar. But at least it's another card that's like fine. Makes our Frost Orbs better. It's not upgraded, so maybe I shouldn't have taken it, but seems okay to me. Iteration versus Aeon Glass. It's probably necessary. Let's remove the strike. Then we have Boost Away to go with our iteration as well. Cool. I liked that shop. Spinner's gonna be pretty good. Unfortunately, we need to play this Glacier. We should play our Goopy Defense when we get the chance. That's our sub-objective here in a lot of these fights. We have a very defensive defect deck. But it's also got like punch over time. Like it's a scaling defect deck. It's almost like a defect from Slay the Spire 1. Almost. We should play our defense, like we were just talking about. Kind of no reason not to. Speed Potion is unnecessary. I think Hologram is well worth taking. Could transform our strike. Hope we get lucky. It could be either a great attack. Sure, I think I actually like refract as an attack. Now our uproar basically only has 2 good attacks to get. That's awesome. I think I'm okay taking a tiny bit of damage here. Just get our powers going. Get things rock and rolling. Lose an orb slot. I don't know how much I actually care for that. Let's throw this potion at the bullbug. Grab our zap. We have a full block here. Uproar kind of has to grab something good now. Beautiful. Capacitor. Capacitor's scaling. Darn. Well. Man, I went through a lot of emotions right there real quick. Play our Gooby defend. Spiny Toad is not the fight I would have wanted, but it is a fine fight. We have buffer on this start, thanks to our white noise. Just make sure I was blocking fully here. I had to do the math with the frost orbs in the hologram. Okay, player defend, play capacitor. Do you have one more defend left? We don't. That's fine. Spiny Toad. Shouldn't be too bad. Easy fight. Strength potion? Don't think we need a strength potion. Uproar. Take second uproar. Smith. And we smith our defrag. Very important. Good upgrades. Oddly smooth stone. Very good upgrade. Iteration drawing me slightly more could be nice. Capacitor at the same time. Having more orb slots for all our frost orbs. Probably really good. This is a good deck. I'm shocked. I'm going to play our Refract right away against the Obscura. Get these glass orbs out here against the Paraphrite. White noise, coolant. We have no more attacks left in the deck, in the draw pile. So, Glacier. We don't have quite enough damage to finish off the Paraphrite. Unless I throw Potion-Shaped Rock. Player defend. Play an iteration. Still won't take damage, but the Paraphrite did get to attack us there. Defend. We don't have any ways to like fully block out this turn outside of just blocking it. That sounded really stupid. Anyways, we can't deal with the Paraphrite and make them not deal any damage. We just have to block, was what I was trying to say. But it came out all stupid. So you know what? Don't worry about it. We win? We win. Claws here. Claws hilarious. Compile driver, not bad either. It's draw. I don't know. I think it's kind of ruining my uproar theme if I take it. Could take the enchantment on sharpening the uproars just to have him deal a little bit more damage is funny. Voltaic is like the slowest scaling Voltaic I've ever seen. I think we literally only have Zap to increase its damage. I don't think I'm going to take this Voltaic. Could take Storm. We have 1, 2, 3 powers, 4 powers. 5 powers? Okay, we have 5 powers. Could take the Storm plus the Voltaic. And then that does do some stuff here. Is that our late game fast scaling damage that we need to beat Aeon Glass? Can we not beat Aeon Glass without that? Does it ruin our Frost Orbs though? Like does that make it too bad? Screw it, I'm gonna try it. I don't know if we just made our deck better or worse. Play this Uproar. Plays another Uproar. Plays the Refract. Yeah, I was gonna say that has to like block for us fully. Infested Prism, we get to block passively with a lot of our cards, so that's neat. Trashe to Treasure is pretty awesome. We take 1 here. That's not so bad for an Infested Prism fight. We need to block for, well, as much as we're blocking for on these cards, honestly, to get value out of it. Do I just want to play the Storm next? I think I do. Take a little bit of damage, but we ensure better damage after that. Take 0. We need to upgrade that Storm. Ow. Infested Prism hits hard. That's rude. Got Ice Lance. Yeah, I was like, that should probably win. Rocket Punch? Gets in the way of Uproar, but does draw cards, can be free sometimes. I think I'll try it. We want to upgrade that now, too. Mistakes may have been made. But that was a very good feeling play there. Mitigated all the damage. Playing our Gooby Defends out. Also is going pretty well. Just let me draw more Gooby Defends. We're not gonna win just yet. So let's wait so we can play more Goopies. Please? That's all I want him to do is play a Gooby Defend. There we go. You're not gonna let me play my... Oh, we already played our last one. Okay. You're out of here. Get gone. All for one? No. We're not an all for one deck. I think we can skip the rest of these. Don't have passive healing, but I do feel very confident, and I do want to upgrade this Storm. It's constantly doing this to me with Ice Lance. Take 6 damage at the end of turn. It's great to draw the defrag. Let's drink the Cure-All. See if we can get Storm a little bit faster. Didn't get there. Got Iteration. That's cool. Storm still has a few hits left, so we're not in too bad of shape. Let's play the Iteration. We get full block. Storm. Okay, but like seriously, where is it? Actually, are still full blocking? Honestly, I'm surprised. We have so much more passive block than I thought. Machine learning. Goopy defend. Probably don't have to play the other Goopy defend just yet. Yeah. Might as well not. We're going very slowly on this fight, but we accelerate. Takes us a while to get going, but we do eventually get. So much passive block. Take 7 damage. It'll be fine. Thunder. Okay, Uproar has to have a good hit here. Take some damage, that's for sure, but we had some good hits. This Voltaic is doing absurd stuff. But we have to make sure we don't die when we play this Voltaic. So, 9 lightning. 9 lightning. Lightning's evoking for 10 right now, but it's really evoking for 16. So 16 times 3. Oh god, math. These all evoke for 10. I don't know, I think it gets there. We don't die in the 1 turn, so hopefully that's fine. Yeah, it got there. I was confident. Second Ice Lance. Honestly, I don't even hate it. With an Uproar. I think we just want to see more Ice Lances. Vaku plays my first turn. Aeon Glass. We did find Aeon Glass. Okay, but we have Compact for when it's in our hand. We have Iteration to help us draw through some of the withers a little bit. Okay, this is kind of the fight I was worried about. But that's honestly, this fight is the whole reason that we took Voltaic. So we can deal damage quickly. We're at full health. Apparitions. Apparitions are good, right? Energy is really good. We do need energy. I don't know if I want Vaku playing my first turn. Can Vaku even play a bad turn, though? Yes. Yeah, that's very possible. Vaku could play a very bad turn. And take Apparitions. Am I crazy to not want to fight elites? I feel like I don't need to fight elites. Okay. Uproar. Uproar. Focus Strike. Not the card I would have hoped to hit. We have 25 block. So we're blocking in full. Cool. That's all I need to know sometimes. This kind of makes my job easier. Okay, we won. Nah, we'll skip there. I just want upgrades for cards. We got to serve as today's decider. So we get 2 random relics or upgrade 2 cards. We get to choose the cards. Upgrading the apparitions could be beneficial in that way. Gonna obtain 2 random relics. Okay, we got to upgrade the Voltaic. I'm happy we got to do that. And then we have bronze scales, which is whatever. Don't like that we have a regret, but what can you do? Bronze scales helps us on exactly this fight. I think it's funny. Now we win. Cool. Good fight. Okay, hotfix, refract. Do we want a hotfix? I don't really think hotfix is that good. Is that a hot take? I think a hotfix was fine where they were before. I think somehow someone decided those cards weren't fine, and I don't really understand why. Like, I could be missing something. I don't think I am. So, like... Well, we should have done that sooner. Whatever. This fight sucks. I've mentioned that before. But it does well and truly suck. Player Apparition, player Goopy. We don't really make any progress, but we do have Spinner going. That's progress of its own. Like, that does eventually get us there. We buffered this fight. Now we have a bunch of glass coming. Oh yeah, this is fine. Surely we win now. Easy fight. Should have done the calculations, but never tell me the odds or something like that. Ooh, we have cards we need to get rid of already. Guess a debt's not too bad. Box is great. Hey, we got a pair. That's nice. Get back some HP. Boot sequence. That's helpful against the Aeon Glass fight. Synchronize is actually, like, kind of good. Do have 3 different orbs. Glasswork is fine. Gonna take the boot sequence. Okay, the cards that I need to upgrade probably are Iteration. Got Anchor. Okay, well, maybe I didn't need the other card now. And I think we want to upgrade Overclock. Maybe we want to upgrade Thunder. Gonna go visit the shop, though. We would like to remove some cards. Ow. That hurt. I have regrets. Hologram. Definitely gonna have to play the Iteration. Debt? I don't want to lose my gold. I liked my gold. Played Thunder. Yeah, we should upgrade the Thunder. Uproar hits nothing. Okay. Well, Apparition's good here. It's a great turn to have an Apparition in the deck. Voltaic, Iteration. We draw Voltaic again, we just win. Got a lot of slimes in the deck now, though. Yeah. Didn't matter. Capacitor. Yeah, we'll take another capacitor. That seems fine. Prayer Wheel, probably not so much. Stone Cracker, probably not going to be that good. We do need to remove a card. I'm going to remove the Regret. We don't care about the money so much anymore. So that should be fine. Do I want different potions? I definitely don't care about Explosive Ampule. Bottle Potential could be okay in the fight. Coolant. It's more passive block. That might be what we need. Oh, this fight has me on edge. would have even hated bread. Could be more ways to spend our money. Gonna discard this. Grab weaken and vulnerable. Punch dummy. Doubt we can deal 300 damage. We can maybe deal 250. If we get lucky enough. It's very, very unlikely, but there's a small chance. Yeah, tinier and tinier. Well, you know, we tried. Guess I could have gotten a potion or whatever. It's fine. Lethal dose of humiliation. Sure. Do I want to fight an elite? Do I feel strong enough yet? I don't really. I don't want just like a regular fight in a question mark. So, spinner, zap. View sequence is fine here. Let's see what we got. Apparitions should help. Okay, glass was great to grab. Great to grab. I was like grab and get at the same time. Didn't work out. Ice Lance, probably. Lose some gold, whatever. Take 0. We have another apparition. That seems strong. Don't need to play both, I think. There's no way we don't win next turn, is my thinking. Echo form. You're here. Alright, we gotta play our Goopy Defense as well. Pendulum, cool. All for one. Claw? Claws are scaling. That's the one that we need. We need Claw, right? Claw is how we win. No, is it? Skip all that. At least we got Pendulum. That's kind of cool. An upgrade should be better than like 8 health, I think. Let's upgrade that Thunder. Okay. Fish oil straight away. Drew Voltaic instantly. Great. Root sequence. Honestly, I'm going to Radiant Tincture. I'm going to play that Voltaic. Yikes. These turns. Oh, these turns are not okay. These turns are kind of bullshit. Is that a bad word? Never got a flat cannon. I want you to know. We wanted a flat cannon, just never popped up. Okay, ice is here. Come on, we have scaling. We can do this. Iteration kind of has to be drawn. Storm. Thunder. It's a good turn to just play all these other cards. Still not going to take any damage. That's going to change soon. Do we have an attack left in deck? We do. Ooh. Ice Lance is here. Just away. Gives us some block. Guess the weak and vulnerable is never going to matter. Withers are doing a lot. We're actually taking damage still because Aeon Glass scales insanely fast. Okay, we finally got the defrag and got our other apparition on literally the worst turn possible. But I'm betting it'll be fine, especially now that we got creative AI. Yeah. Okay. We're just looking to draw Voltaic now. Voltaic is the way to go. Refract. I probably could draw some good stuff. Yeah, like that focus. That seems pretty good. Wind does some damage and gives us some block, right? That's a lot of damage. Yeah, Voltaic should get there. Even though it's incredibly close. Oh boy. That's a lot of damage. Not dead, am I? 11, 20. 20 plus... We're on 5, okay. 20 plus 36, so 56. So we are dead right now. Dude. Aeon Glass, chill. This Ice Lance gives us a good amount of block, though. We only need, yeah, a little bit more block. Okay. This doesn't push us over the edge, and it's a high value card. And thanks to Cloak Clasp, we'll be okay. Ow, though. That's so much damage. He's actually ridiculous. There's Voltaic. Whatever. Didn't need it after all, apparently, because we drew it in the worst possible order. But even drawing things in a bad order there, we were fine. Storm actually came through. I think noting that Storm was useful actually saved us. We would have lost without Storm. Wow. Yeah. I don't know. Aeon Glass, like, I think should be toned down a little bit. Especially on lower Ascension levels. They're not meaningfully weaker on lower Ascension levels than they are on high Ascension levels. Like, their damage numbers are slightly weaker, like their base damage numbers. But their scaling's comparable, and the withers, like, the most important part about their scaling is the wither, and that's exactly the same. Which is where, like, a huge part of their damage comes from. But, that said, we did it. We have succeeded in the Ascension 0. That's all done now. Now we just gotta go through Ascension 1. What was it? Like, 2 easy runs in Ironclad and Silent, and then, like, the Regent was kind of medium. This run was kind of hard. And the Necrobiter ended up being really hard. We made it through. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Likes really help out a lot. I really appreciate it. And thank you very much for tuning in and joining. Gonna be signing off for today. I'll be back on Across the Obelisk on Friday. Friday evening, I'm gonna be doing a multiplayer stream actually with the Cameron M. And we got another color card challenge going on. Maybe we'll do another type of challenge in Slay Spire one day. Maybe like a normal ladder climb at some point. We'll see. But anyways, that's enough for this one. I'll see y'all later and hope